Listen to your heart, tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart, tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe, 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 believe. Listen to your heart, 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 heart. Listen to your heart, 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 heart. Listen to your heart, tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart, tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe, if you just believe, if you just believe, if you just believe. Listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your heart, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart, tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe, 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 believe. Listen to your heart, 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 heart. Listen to your heart, 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 heart. Listen to your heart, tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart, tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the one for me. If you just believe, if you just believe, if you just believe, listen to your heart.
Yes, people, the time has come. The time has come. We are half an hour away from kickoff. Brighton versus City. 6 games to go. Must win this game. The team sheets are out. We're going to go through it all. Hope you're all doing very well. Hit that big thumbs up button. Big up everyone in the chat. Briggsy, Parzival, Puneet, Dudley. We got loads of people in the building. Welcome, everybody. Get your thoughts in on the team sheet and get your thoughts in on this game. The nerves are really starting to kick in. Like I said in the preview, I'm going to be a bit anxious. I'm going to be a bit nervous and anxious until kind of like 20 minutes, half an hour into the game when I get a feel for how City are playing. But we were quite far off with our team prediction. We were quite far off. Ederson, Ake, Kanji, Walker, Vardial, Rodri, Kovacic, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Foden, Alvarez. It is not what we expected at all. No Diaz, no Stones. Walker's there, of course. Akanji's in. Kovacic starts. Foden more than likely on the left. Joe was run through all the times this season before we went live that Foden's played on the left. Not that many times. Bernardo on the right and Alvarez up top. Why no Stones, Puneet? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this team. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the attacking setup. I mean, I don't know what you think, Joe.
Well, I'm going to keep it 100% real and honest. I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I don't like it at all. It does not strike me with confidence whatsoever. Like, I'm expecting a slogfest now. My opinions have changed. We did a preview, not like literally just a few hours ago, spoke about make a statement. Of course, we can still do that, but having seen the team, I'm expecting a slog, not a statement. Like, it's not good. Foden rarely ever plays on the left. If he's nullified on the right, he's pretty much cancelled out on the left. Because realistically, what's he going to do? Put a cross in? Alvarez is 5'7". Like, it's not good. He's not played regularly on the left for years. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't make sense. Kovacic, how many times have and you and everybody else said Kovacic playing in an advanced midfield position just does not work at all. He can't pick a pass. He can't shoot. He's not a goal threat. He's a non-factor anywhere near the penalty box for most games. If he's going to be asked to do some creative work, we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle. What are we relying on? I mean, on this team, basically, we're relying on Kevin De Bruyne to pull his finger out and bail us out, essentially, because Foden, we already know when put out wide, is nullified. You know, you don't get the best out of him. Bernardo Silva is all about retaining possession. Kovacic doesn't really offer too much going further forward. And then all you've got left in the middle is Kevin De Bruyne. You're relying on Akanji to play next to Rodri and make something happen. Like, that's what we're relying on Kevin De Bruyne to do something in and around the final third, or Rodri to pick a pass. That's our creative outlets. That's what we've got. And those two players are probably the two most tired players we've got in the squad. The two that look the most burnt out in the entire squad. And it looks like we're relying on them again. I don't like it. I really don't. I mean, that's just my general thoughts, but then it comes on to the players that are on the bench. John Stones, is he not fit? If he's not fit, why is he training? Why is he on the bench? Why is he not playing? Well, I don't get the reason. He came off at half-time on the weekend, on Sunday. Why is he not playing? We don't play again until Thursday. He's saving him for Nottingham Forest? You think that's a tougher game? Like, I don't understand what's going on there. I mean, Jack Grealish, the last two games we played, Real Madrid and Chelsea, for those 70 minutes until he was subbed off, he was the best player on the pitch. He was our most dangerous player. Dropped. The man who comes on to replace Grealish for those, last 20, 30 minutes of the games, Jeremy Doku, the difference maker, doesn't pick up his place. Doesn't get the nod. I'm stunned. I am stunned.
I know, I'm not a fan of it. Big up Havoc and Adam Quinn as well. Everybody hit the like button. I don't even need to look at Brighton's team. I have it here, but before I tell you what it is, I don't even need to look at their team to tell you that they're going to go toe to toe. They're going to play expansive football. They're going to go for it. Brighton are going to go for it. That's the way De Zerbi plays. He's not arsed about who he's up against. He wants to play ball. He's not going to set up in a hard defensive shape. He's not going to do low block. This team that Pep has set up is not the most inspiring or not the most go for it. You know what I mean? If we're playing against a team going toe to toe, let's outball them, let's outgun them. This is not a team that strikes me is this our strongest version of a team that's going to outgun. I mean, as Joe says, we may be looking at Kevin De Bruyne to bail us out. Can Phil Foden work a bit of magic on the left wing? Something he hasn't had to do a huge amount this season. Kovacic, I'm not putting a huge amount of hope in him being a creative force going forward because he's not a creative player, as Joe said. Kovacic is not a creative player. He's going to offer control, but is control really something that we're lacking? When you have Rodri stepping in there, when you have Vardy all moving forward, when you have Akanji stepping in there, Walker probably be high at times as well. Is Kovacic needed in there? Do we need the presence of Mateo Kovacic in a game that's going to be front-footed anyway? I don't think so. And then we're looking at Alvarez saying, is he going to get the service he needs? Is there enough players that can get him sufficient service? Is he going to take his chances? It's just not a team that fills me full of confidence in terms of going toe-to-toe with someone. You know what I mean? Especially off the back of what you said, players being tired, players being fatigued. You know, 2 or 3 of the players there that we're relying on the most tonight already, up until we see them tonight, in my books, they are tired and fatigued. So it doesn't give me a huge amount of hope and inspiration. I would have preferred, if you're going to go Kovacic in midfield, I prefer Foden on the right and Grealish on the left, if you're going to do Kovacic in midfield. There's no need to have Bernardo on right wing, Kovacic beside De Bruyne, and Foden on the left wing. It just seems counterproductive to me.
Cowardly. It seems cowardly. Are we scared of Brighton? No disrespect. Or maybe full disrespect. I don't even know at this point. No disrespect. Are we scared of Brighton? Are we scared of their threats? Half their team's injured. You know, a Brighton challenge? Where are Brighton in the table? They're what? Hovering around 10th, 11th, something like that? Around those sort of areas? Because they've had European football, they struggle with injuries, had a lot of football. Are we scared? Like, I don't understand. What's the reasoning for having such a negative team? Like, it's negative. You've got Kyle Walker, whose main job as a fullback should be defensive. You've got Vardiol playing as the other fullback, who is a centre-half by trade. Ake and Akanji, neither of those are going to be capable of doing the John Stones role to that effect. They're both natural defenders. And then you got Kovacic, who is a more defensive-minded number 8. Plus Bernardo Silva, who is a hard-working number 8 playing on the right wing in a forward position. And then you've got Phil Foden, who, yes, he's a forward-thinking player, but he's left-footed playing on the left side. He's not exactly going to find it easy to cut in and make a difference, is he?
Well, that's exactly what our super chat here says. Big up MCFC Solo with the 199. He says, big up HMTV. Why no winger action? Are we scared? Neither of those two players are actual wingers, first of all, in Foden and Bernardo. Like, they're not wingers. You have Doku on the bench. You have Grealish on the bench. Both are actual wingers. Instead, we've opted to go with 2 midfielders, essentially playing out of position. Bernardo, he can handle the right wing a bit more because he has experience there. Foden can as well. Foden's playing totally out of position to what he's used to. Yeah, I know he has experience playing left wing, but he's not a left winger. You're not going to get the best out of Phil Foden. I think Joe said it quite well earlier on during the preview that the sample size we got, it was against Chelsea, where we saw De Bruyne and Foden playing midfield at the same time, wasn't enough of a sample size to decide that was a non-runner. Today, I think with the game of football we're expecting Brighton to bring to us, would have been a decent day to give both De Bruyne and Foden creative license in midfield. You already have Vardiol, Rodri, and Akanji and Walker, who will all rotate in stepping into midfield. Akanji more often than most, but all of them will be there for control anyway. I think this was the perfect opportunity, Joe, and MCFC Solo, to allow Foden license in midfield, to free roam, be creative, and try and unlock the defence, try and pick pockets for Alvarez to run into. It just seems really negative and counterproductive. I don't get it. Maybe they've worked on something during the week. Maybe tactics are set up so that this setup can flourish. But from what we've seen this season of these players in these roles, it doesn't seem like the most forward-thinking and progressive football. It just seems total control, total domination, but not a huge amount of answers.
Just I don't understand. If this team is there because we're concerned about the threats of Brighton and Hove Albion, a hobbled Brighton and Hove Albion, what's he going to do when we go and play Tottenham away, second to last game of the season? Is he going to go to a back 5? Like, why are we scared? On paper, we are the favourites. We have the fitness. We have every single player bar Haaland available. So it's not like we're having to make do with what we've got. He's got every player at selection. Brighton do not. Brighton have to play certain players because they have loads of injuries. So they are forced to do things that they may not want to do. So they're not playing at full strength, and we're still lining up negative. I don't like this team. I really don't. When I saw the leaks that it was obviously De Bruyne and Foden started, and then I think it was Sam Lee said a front 3 of Alvarez, Foden and Bernardo. My heart instantly dropped because I don't want to see Foden on the right, but I can stomach it. The last place I want to see him is on the left. It completely nullifies him because his best areas are the central ones, and if he's left-footed playing on the left side, again, he's going to struggle to pick up central areas cutting onto his weaker right foot. It's just basic things like that he's already up against it from minute 1. He's already limited to what he can and can't do effectively from the first whistle. So I really don't understand, and it's just absolutely baffling how after the last week of football that we've had, Pep's big opportunity that he's given to someone is Kovacic. Out of all players, he's chosen the opportunity to go to Mateo Kovacic.
Yeah, look, I'm not a fan of the team, but I'm not ready to shut it down until I've seen what the game plan is here. But if we're approaching half an hour, 45 minutes, and we're looking like we're lacking creativity, we're not creating many chances, alarm bells are starting to ring. I'm starting to think Pep's made a mistake. But for now, as I said, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Until the game starts, until we see what the thought process is, maybe Foden moves in a bit centrally and he takes up a place. I don't know. we'll have to wait and see how this pans out. I just hope every player is on it. I hope whatever they've worked on in training this week is, I mean, they only really trained yesterday because they had Monday and Tuesday off. So whatever they worked on yesterday, I hope it's effective, because if it's going to set up and it's going to play out the way we think it's going to play out, it could be a very frustrating watch. It could be it could be all City in terms of ball and domination, but there's not a huge amount of attacking creativity. We've struggled all season, people, with creating chances, like proper chances, and consistently creating them. Forget taking them. People are always talking about we didn't take our chances. We don't make enough chances, in my opinion. So we're going to have to see how this one plays out. I've got the Brighton team sheet here. This is a depleted Brighton team. With all due respect to Brighton, this is depleted, which makes it even more disappointing with Pep's selection. Jason Steele, Lewis Dunk, João Pedro, Gross, Lallana, Modera, Welbeck, Barco. That's that Valentin Barco guy that we were after. Baleba, Van Heck, and Veltman. So it's obviously not in order there. It's the way Brighton have done it, obviously, by shirt numbers. But this is not a strong Brighton team whatsoever. I mean, you got Danny Welbeck there. He'll pose a bit of a threat. Pascal Gross in midfield will do his thing, probably get booked. I don't know what to expect from Barco. João Pedro can get a goal if he's given service, but there's not a huge amount of creativity in this Brighton team. I don't know how they plan on playing their style of football with, the players they're missing. And Cisso's on the bench. Ansu Fati's on the bench. No Matoma. Missing a few big hitters. Evan Ferguson as well is not there. So it's a bit disappointing. I don't think Solly March
is there either, who's been a big player for them. Like, they're running their team through Pascal Gross. Like, that is their main outlet for creativity.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit more disappointing, the lineup we've gone for. I think this game, and we agreed earlier on, this game is made for Jeremy Doku. This one was made for Doku. A depleted Brighton team who play high up the pitch, who go toe-to-toe. You would think there is a lot of room for punishment there for Jeremy Doku, but instead he's gone with two wingers who will cut in and who will turn back in Foden and Bernardo. You've got Kovacic, who is not progressive, and so we're relying on De Bruyne. We're relying on De Bruyne to be fit, healthy, and firing again. De Bruyne needs to have essentially recovered by 60% since the game against Chelsea and put on a masterclass tonight. Goals from range. I don't know how I feel about this now.
That's what I said, though. We're hanging our hat on De Bruyne to come up with a moment of magic, or for Rodri to come up with a moment of magic. Because that's just what we do. Our wingers for the last 2 years, 3 years, have all been about control. That's our winger. That's the blueprint of Pep Guardiola team. Wingers, control. Last 2 seasons, our wingers have been control. Grealish, Bernardo, Mahrez. No matter who it was. Foden when he's played out there. They're out there for control reasons, for keeping the ball. So if they're not out there to win the match, if they're out there just to keep the ball, surely that means the players in the middle of the pitch are there to win the game. Kovacic ain't going to win you a game. No way is he going to win you a game. Alvarez may win you a game if he's given service. But again, Kovacic ain't giving you service because he's not a creative player. Foden can't give you reliable, consistent service off the left or off the right because his role is to not create. His role is to facilitate those in the middle. Same thing with Bernardo Silva. He's not a naturally creative player anyway, but his role is to facilitate, is to pass the ball to a creative player, essentially. That's what his role is. And then you got Kevin De Bruyne. So it's all on him. And then some of it falls onto Rodri as well. And that's what we've got. We don't have fullbacks that are going to bomb on and put crosses into the box. I said on the preview, this game should be open. This game should have plenty of chances for both sides because Brighton are going to go toe-to-toe, which means they're going to leave space for us to exploit. But us going forward, like we normally do, it's going to leave space for Brighton to exploit. That's naturally going to happen. But with the way that we've set up, I can't tell you how it's going to work anymore. I can't guarantee chances are plenty because we have realistically 1.5, 2 creative outlets, realistically.
I'm not worried defensively. I think defensively we'll be fine. I mean, like, it is kind of part and parcel that we can see the stupid goal game on game these days, but I trust the defence that's out there. Kanji, Ake, Vardy, Walker, Rodri in front of them to be fine. It's going forward. It's kind of going forward is where my concern is. But as I said, we'll wait and see. We will be there. We're going to be here all night, people. Big six at 10:30 as well. Please, God, City, don't let me down with the big six at 10:30. Because if whoever loses a game the night of a big six, it always ends up being the first topic of conversation on the big six show, and everyone's geared up. You know what I mean? Just let's take our 1-0 or whatever win we can get, and then let them focus on Chelsea and Liverpool. But let's just see how it pans out, man. Let's just see how it pans out. I mean, like I said, I really hope they've worked on this. I really hope there's thought process to this. I really hope it's more front-footed. It's more aggressive, because I think we've been too robotic, too calculated in everything we do. We're over-calculated. So look, are we gonna see Grizz roast on the big six? Yeah, of course you are. Of course. But I don't want to be roasted tonight. So City needs to do a job. I'm gonna run to the toilet, Joe. Just before we kick off, I'll be back in a sec. Hold down the fort.
It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. 8.5 minutes till kickoff. Daniel Thompson, do you have the Discord open? It's open to members. There is a community post in the members section. There's a couple of them actually. A couple of members posts in the members section, community posts with the link to the Discord. So if you become a member, guys, I'll put a link in the chat now. Actually, become a member. You get a moderator like yourself. You're a member. You're a moderator. You get in the Discord like yourself. I think you're in there. But no, it's not open to everybody. You have to be a channel member to get access to that. So there's your little advertisement. There's your little plug. Just get the win, in my opinion. That's all we need tonight. Exactly. I mean, it's the most important thing. If we get the 3 points, all of my gripes with this team, all of my head loss before kickoff, I'll forget about it. I'll forget about it if we win. I don't care. But if we struggle, difficult conversations. I've had people tell me that, you know, after the Real Madrid game, where I pinned a lot of the blame on Pep for certain things, people were saying that, you know, I shouldn't be doing that, and it was wrong. But again, I feel like if things go wrong, upon analysing it, I'll find something to blame. And if it's Pep, it's Pep. It's just, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You can't say I can't criticise the manager if he gets something wrong, just because he's given us basically the greatest times of our lives. Like, he's not immune for criticism just because of what he's done. Like, that's not what football's about.
What's this?
Kurt said, just get the win, in my opinion. That's all we need tonight. And I said, yeah. If we get the win, I'll forget about everything that I've just said in the last 25 minutes. I'll forget about all of this team selection rubbish. I'll forget it if we win. But if we don't win, then, I mean, already I could tell you for a fact, if we struggle in this game and do not win, goes on Pep because of the lineup.
Can we do a voice chat on Discord someday? Yeah, of course we can. We'll figure something out. Right, 6 minutes to kick off. Make sure you've all hit the like button if you've not done so already, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We passed 8K today. The nerves are really starting to kick in for this. Because someone asked in the chat earlier on. It's quite a bit up. If I can find it. Something about Arsenal. It was something like, if Arsenal fan here, do you think not winning today changes your thoughts on the title chances? It does a bit, yeah. It does a bit, because that'll be 3 games in a row where we've either underperformed or looked tired, looked fatigued. Today is the day. Look, we've had our longest break in between games that we've had for quite a while. I know it's not a long break, but it's the longest break we've had in a long time. So today is the day that we kind of need to click into gear. We kind of need to step up into that title-winning form. So yeah, I would be a bit concerned, because, you know, with 6 games to go, you want to keep it in your hands and tick off the games for as long as possible. So look, tonight's as big as anything. Tonight's as big as a cup final. Tonight's as big as anything. So it's must win, which is why me and Joe are looking at this team sheet going, is this the best team we can field in a must-win situation? I don't think either of us think it is. Do we have faith in the team? Do we believe we can win? Yeah, absolutely. But is it the best we could do? Probably not. Dogs here.
Another the other day with the fucking cat going on the stream. No way.
Fucking zoo in my house, man.
No, it's bizarre. I mean, just looking at it from a like a statistic point of view. And I don't like looking at games that way because, I mean, you watch football with your eyes, I always say that. But, I mean, I took a quick Google search of Foden to see how many times he played on the left this season. Transfermarkt tells me 7, but I can already tell you there's at least 2 or 3 of those that weren't actually him on the left and, actually lining up on the left. One of them was Brentford away, where he scored a hat-trick. He was very central. He lined up on paper on the left, but he was very central. So he wasn't really on the left, which if he does today, then fine, so be it. But I don't see where the overlapping comes from. Well, Vardiol high and wide, they could be disastrous. Because, again, he's not... He's just going to be left alone. We're going to be in another Akanji situation where Brighton are going to look at Vardiol being this high-flying left wing-back and probably look at him and go, what's he doing there?
Well, is there a world where Vardiol just flies forward and Foden moves into midfield?
Well, if he does, there's a world there which he does. And again, if that happens, then
Akanji stays in the back three.
Yeah, then I can almost kind of look at that and go, it's okay. It gets Foden in the middle. You get creativity from Foden. Kovacic sits next to Rodri. You got that pivot there, so there's no Akanji sitting next to him or whatever. Like, that's fine, but it's still not ideal because you've still got Joško Vardiol playing as a left winger essentially, and yeah, he scored 2 bangers in a row. But come on, seriously, are Brighton going to be that scared if Vardiol has the ball on the edge of the box?
Well, they may be, considering he scored those 2 goals. They know he's going to pose a threat, but he's not one of the main ones, is he? The teams are coming out of the tunnel now in a sec. It's interesting to look at the body language of some of the players and see does anybody look tired, anybody look a bit jaded, because it is an issue. It definitely is an issue right now. When we kick off, excuse me, when we kick off, Joe, me and you have to sync up, and then anybody who wants to watch in the same time as us and be live with us, just sync up with the timer on screen, and then we can all watch at the same time together. And so no one's ahead of anyone, and we're not spoiling for you, and you're not motherfucking spoiling for us. So yeah, keep an eye on our timer, and we can all watch at the same time. The Amex looks full. The Brighton fans probably in full voice, although we have no audio, so we cannot hear. I'm Guardiola. I think we should go all in for Branthwaite. He's going to be a monster for us. Branthwaite is going to be hot property this summer, but do we need another centre half? I guess not. I guess not. I like him, and City are interested. I know for a fact City have looked at him, and City are interested. But is a centre half priority for us? No. I think number 6 and attacking. Number 6 and the attacking areas of the pitch will be priority for incomings. I think centre half is probably low down. Just before we kick off, I did see a bit of transfer news, or kind of transfer news, regarding Bruno Guimaraes. It's quite interesting.
Romano came out, didn't he, and said something.
Romano has come out and said Man City target Bruno G 100-minute release clause at Newcastle will be valid from the last week of May until the beginning of the last week of June. After that time frame, Newcastle will have total control over price and potential negotiations. So his release clause is active for a month. So if you want to get him for his release clause, you got to act within the month and really early in the transfer window. That's rough, man.
Yeah, I am Guardiola. He's basically the Stones replacement. If Branthwaite can turn around and play the John Stones role and be a John Stones deputy and eventually take over when John Stones' legs fall off, because that's the way he's going with his injuries, then yeah, I'd look at it. But again, it's not a necessity right now. We've got a big summer needed, realistically speaking. We've got a big summer. We need to do something about this team, man. And there are other areas more important than centre-back, considering we have about, 6?
Yeah, it's not right. Unless 1 or 2 centre-halves leave, I'm Guardiola. I can't see City pushing hard, or really pushing at all for Branthwaite. Right, we're kicking off any second now. Let me know when you kick off, Joe. You'll obviously be slightly ahead of me.
We have reached 8 o'clock. City players are still in a huddle. Rodri's given the team talk because Walker's doing the thing in the centre circle, I think, with the kickoff.
Come on, Nayballs, man. Behave. Nayballs, don't lie. You'd love City to win. You'd love City to win, Nayballs.
Right. Here comes Kyle Walker giving the team talk. I still just... does not fill me with confidence as a leader and as a captain. I wouldn't want Kyle Walker giving me a team talk.
Pep talking to De Zerbi, hopefully saying you are definitely not my successor.
Won 12 of 14
that
games
bad
against
bar?
Brighton as Man City manager. Drawn 1, lost 1. That's Pep's record. 12 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss.
It's going to be interesting to watch that Barco kid tonight, you know, because City really wanted him.
Yeah, Foden's definitely on the left here because he's taking the kick off and Alvarez is stood in the centre circle. I've just kicked off right now. And I'm trying to get a feel for the way the team is actually lining up. Foden has gone very, very central immediately. He's not on the left at all. So I have a feeling the fullbacks will be high and wide because Bernardo Silva is basically playing right back right now. So it looks like both wingers are playing extremely narrow and the fullbacks are pushing on.
What second are you gonna pause at?
Alright, well, now that I've figured out what we're actually doing tactically, 40 seconds.
Alright, I'm about to kick off now. Right, I'm off. I'll tell you when I hit 40 seconds. Right, come on, Blues. Come on, Blues. This is it, man. 6 to go. 6 cup finals. No effing about. No effing about, man. This has to be it. This is as big as it gets, man. We're on for 4 in a row here. Yeah, I've got a little, 30 seconds to go, Joe, so you may hold tight. I don't see Kevin De Bruyne playing 90 minutes next season if he stays. No, not a chance. Not that chance. Does he play 90 minutes every week? No.
He's gassed out after 60 now. Imagine how he's going to be next season. From the start of the season, playing those minutes. No.
Yeah. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Right, we should be in, yeah?
Yeah, we're exactly in sync. Oh, we should be anyway.
Right, we're all in sync, chat. We're all on sync up with our timer if you want to watch at the same time as us. Get him a Zimmer frame. He'll still pass the ball better than 80% of the league, probably. He's still technically.
Alvarez has gone out onto the left. We've got no goal scorer in the middle.
Could Foden be playing as a false 9, Alvarez left wing?
Oh God, that makes my head scratch even more because you've got Grealish and Doku on the bench. What is the point?
I'm at 124. Yeah, you will be ahead of us, Daniel Thompson. But if you want to sync up with us and watch it live with us,
the timer's on screen for that purpose to let you know where we are. So if you want to sync up and watch when we watch, then you can do that. If not, watch ahead, but just don't spoil anything.
Yeah, don't spoil, or Joe's gonna, as I told you before, fly to your house and batter you.
Allegedly, I'm not inciting violence on my name.
Allegedly. I've just seen it. Good man, Daniel. Good man.
But,
we're all on the same page here.
Any spoilers, and you'll be timed out, I think is just fair. I won't ban anyone for spoiling unless they do it loads, and then you ask for it at that point. Here come Brighton.
Brighton are in. Save.
Good
Man,
save.
What? Come on, man. Kovacic.
This is the danger of not playing with wingers. Look, we've got no one in the wide positions. Everything's so congested.
Grealish is not carrying injury neighballs. He's just not selected.
I mean, he could be carrying an injury. Like you said, there could be players that was almost a great ball. But like you said in the preview, there could be players that are carrying little tiny things here and there at this stage in the season.
Here we go.
On Bernardo. Good ball.
Did De Bruyne put a goal ball in? No.
There's not much you could do in that situation. I think the ball to him was a bit far along.
I'm liking the progressiveness.
Yeah.
Rodra's lost it.
Bernardo on the right wing, player that's him on the left. Again, look, this is the way we've set up. Both of our fullbacks are high and wide. Both of our wingers are absolutely anywhere but the wing.
It just confuses me. If you asked me to explain what's going on, I'd probably tell you I don't really know. I'm just confused.
That's the best way.
You've Walker and Vardiol playing as wingers, and then Foden and Bernardo playing as midfielders alongside De Bruyne and Kovacic. So we have 4 attacking midfielders and full-backs playing as wingers.
And then we got Rodri and the 2 centre-halves just left on the halfway line.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
bizarre. I mean, if we're going to do that, then I'd at least have Kovacic sat next to Rodri so he gets a little bit of help and we have a little bit of protection.
You know, year on year, it's getting harder to understand Pep Guardiola's tactics.
Look at Kovacic. He's in the box. He's playing as a number 10. We've got 4 number 10s on the pitch.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Oh, referee, man.
Jadies and Lenelman, we have 4 number 10s currently playing football.
JD's and Ledelman.
4 number 10s. That's like throwing the kitchen sink at it from minute 1. Look at the state of it. We've got a front three of Alvarez, Kovacic, and De Bruyne pressing.
I've never seen anything like this in my whole entire life. I'm 25 this year, chat, and I like to believe I've watched a lot of football in my 25 years of living, and I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen a team deploy 4 number 10s in one game. Like from the start, maybe they've thrown players forward and had 4, midfield players forward because they're going for the game. But it's 0-0 from minute 1. We have 4 attacking midfield players.
Broderick Fault, don't fuck the subsidy. We need those Arsenal tears at the end of the season. Big up Hugh and Joe. Big up yourself, Broderick. Big up your damn self.
Right, well, Walker's just been bodied. They
have space.
Wide right.
Oh.
Good defending Vardiol.
Well done, Vardiol.
But defensively, we are going to be so open. I spoke about the high line. Fuck the high line for a second, right? We have 2 defenders on the halfway, and that is it. 2 defenders. Are we okay? Are we all right? Is Pep all right in the head? Has he lost the plot? De Bruyne's out on the left wing. Mate, what's going on?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. This is just Pep Guardiola being Pep Guardiola. I don't know, chat. I'm sorry. You've come to the wrong place if you're looking for any answers to what the fuck this is. Look, if it works, you know what I mean? He struck gold. But if not, he'll have to answer.
Again, neighbours, I can only apologise for making you feel old. Yeah, do you remember in the last stream he asked me if I knew about Championship Manager, and I said no, I'm too young for that. And he said he makes him feel old, so now he's not disclosing his age. I'm sorry, I'm a young'un.
Yeah, Daniel, I was born in '99. Feel old now myself. Brighton are doing what Brighton do, to be fair. So I think we're gonna get chances tonight. Like, look how
they're going man to man. Kovacic has 1 man on him. Rodri has 1 man on him. Vardiol has a man on him. De Bruyne has a man on it. They're going man to man. Alvarez is in behind here, but goalkeeper's gonna get that.
Tackle him. Press. Yeah, they're going man to man. This is ballsy from Brighton, you know. I rate it though. I do rate it. You know what I mean? If we lose to a team, like, obviously it'll kill me if we lose, but I can stomach losing to a team who goes for it more than I can stomach dropping points to a team who just sits in the edge of the box.
Born in 2000. Born in 2000. You're not exactly in the middle. I'm a youngin.
Joe's born 2013.
Yeah, prime years. The oldest looking fucking 11-year-old on the planet.
Win that. Right.
I'll give it, Rodri.
What
was
You're
that?
Not Paqueta, mate. You're not Paqueta.
Trying fancy flicks, Bernardo. Are we having a laugh, mate?
Press the keeper. If we're gonna have this many midfielders, there's enough for every man to be pressed.
Look at the football, Brighton. Jeez!
Unbelievable football from Brighton. Just not quite the end, but that was actually fantastic play.
This is a proper game. This is a proper football club. It's so refreshing, man. Holy shit. We've just had like 3 games where teams have parked the bus against us and Brighton have come out swinging.
Mm-hmm. I respect it. I respect it.
The state of this team, right? Do you know how I said De Bruyne was playing on the left wing a minute ago? He's playing on the right wing now. Foden.
Foden's playing as a false 9 right now.
Yeah, Alvarez is playing on the left now. They've all decided to switch positions. See, where was all of this interchangeability and switching positions against Real Madrid? Where nobody had a fucking clue what was... Like, nobody has a clue what's going on here. Where was all of that against Real Madrid? Why were we so static there?
Juanma Lilo said to Pep before the game, how much interchangeability should we have for tonight's game, Pep? Yes.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's exactly what Juan Malino said, because he can speak perfect English.
How much interchangeability?
Interchangino, abilitino. I don't know. Okay.
10 minutes in.
We haven't
I am
really
like-
created anything. We haven't really had anything. Brighton have had a shot. We haven't.
No, but I'm liking the beginning of this game. I am liking the beginning of this game. Bernard now playing as a centre back.
People. What
I
has
don't
happened to
know,
my
mate.
football club? What has happened?
Kovacic centre back. I don't know
Kovacic,
what's going on.
our back four is a Kanji right back, Ake left back, Kovacic right centre half, and Bernardo Silva left centre half. Now Rodri's taken up as a. What is going on?
What is this? What the hell am I watching?
I've watched a lot of football. I've watched a lot of football teams, not exclusively us. I've seen a lot of different tactics. But what the hell are going on?
Mate, everyone is everywhere. Everyone's playing every position. Literally.
What the hell are going on? Is that what they were working on in training? Just 5-a-side games, just everyone playing everywhere, no positions. Because normally you can see a pattern of play normally, and you can see the way that we build up. But listen, if we have a great view of this watching at home on TV, right? Because we could see literally every single player, so we can see where they are. So we have a great view of this, and even we don't know what's going on. So how the hell are the players meant to know what's going on?
Big up Elijah MCFC says, big fan of you going back to your own channel. Prefer this to City Extra. Appreciate you, Elijah, man. Appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here joining us. But yeah, like chat, I'll keep it 100. I don't know. I have no clue what's going on here. Maybe it'll make sense when a team scores and you know it settles down a bit. But right now, everyone is playing everywhere. Genuinely, everyone is playing everywhere. We've just seen Kovacic and Bernardo as a centre half pairing in possession. I don't know.
This fucking game.
Football, eh?
Just when you think you've seen it all. We thought we'd seen it all when we won it all. Pep said, hold my beer. Hold my Asahi.
Pep said, we're not done.
I'm not done yet. Gonna see things. I mean, this is a game that just all over the place. I don't know what is going on. De Bruyne's back out on the left. Foden's gone into the number 10.
Bro, Lance is on. Lance is coming with facts. Basketball settings. Scramble. Everyone everywhere. I don't know what to say to you people. We're just going to have to watch it unfold and see what happens. De Bruyne. Oh, he could have been killed.
Here we go.
He could have been killed.
I need to set up that counter, man. Forgot.
Next season. Next season.
Next season.
Next season we'll come in with upgrades. Yeah, it's a crazy game, mate, bro. It's a crazy game, football. I don't know what to make of this. There's no structure, really. There's no method to it that I can make sense of.
Hey, now we've got
But,
a set piece to look forward to. A cross in the box. Be a tenner if you can name me where this one ends up.
on Vardy, on Ake's head, and it goes in the back of the net. That's what's happening here. Put money on it.
It's going straight to the goalkeeper.
Going straight to Nathan Ake, who's going to put it in.
Would you imagine?
Imagine that, man. Mystic Murray.
It's a great free kick. It's a great free kick. I won't lie. That's a great free kick.
That's a peach of a ball by Phil Foden. That's a training ground routine. It's a shame we just don't have these training ground routines for corner kicks. That was a peach.
Who is the
Like,
set piece coach?
How is it that we can deliver a ball so well, 20 meters away from the corner flag, but at the corner flag we deliver it so poorly?
Who is that set piece coach, and what does he work at? Does he only practice like genuinely, right? What is the set piece coach at our club doing? Because we're shit at penalties and we're shit at corners, and we're not like great at free kicks. Like, well, your free kick is a set piece. When you do set piece training, you know, penalties are part of that usually, taking free kicks, penalties, and corners, right? But still, we got to take penalties out of it. Then we're shit at corners, and we're not great at free kicks. What is the set piece coach doing? What? Like, why is he being paid? Clearly not good at his job, is he?
Because Kev takes the corners. I'm telling you, Elijah, Kev's corner is the worst part of his game. Worst part of his game, like by a distance. Big up Luke across to Hallam would love. Yeah, if Hallam was in the end of that, he'd enjoy. This is the kind of game that Hallam would probably enjoy. Space in behind. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't seen space in behind. He forgot space in behind existed.
Yeah, he's forgot what personal space feels like, that guy.
Yeah, he's been claustrophobic. He's feeling claustrophobic. That's in. That's still in. That's still in. Keep it in, Bernardo. Oh,
throw in.
City ball.
Ginger.
City ball.
I still remember when everyone was going mad over Barco, saying we should sign him. We need a left back. We need a left back.
He's very ginger, that Valentin Barco.
Oh no.
Okay. Foden. Come on, Blues. Let's break the deadlock.
Kyle Walker.
Walker. De Bruyne!
Oh, shit. That's a Van Persie header.
What I'm talking about. That's Kevin De Bruyne.
That's a Van Persie header. What the fuck?
The best crosser of a ball in world football.
Hey,
Kyle Walker.
Don't start with that shit. He's onside as well. That's gonna stand. What an unlikely way to score. Kyle Walker cross, and De Bruyne has got a header put a header in the top corner.
Yeah,
that's a phenomenal header. He's got better heading accuracy than Haaland.
That's an outrageous header. That's proper City football. My king, Kevin De Bruyne, we never doubted you.
Hey, Haaland, take notes. Take notes. You could use a header like that.
Yeah. The bad thing about this is now, everyone looking at this that's going to play against us is going to go, yeah, well done, Brighton. You've just proven that no one should ever give space to Man City. Congest, low block. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, and Akanji, that's yours. Pascal Gross. Thank God he's not quick.
I think you're right, Havoc. When Kyle has too much time to think, he fucks it up. But when he just has to do it instinctively, it's a bit better.
Are you talking about strictly football there, or just in life in general when he has too much time to think?
Let's keep it to football for now.
Stick to football, Gary Neville.
I'm sorry, Nayballs. It's got to be done, my brother. It's got to be done. Game to game, man.
You're still top of the league. Come on.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I can't believe that header. You know, that genuinely reminds me of Van Persie against Spain. That's outrageous.
That was an outrageous goal. That was a really, really good goal.
But this is what we said, didn't it? The team didn't fill us with... Good save, Edison. The team didn't fill us with like the most amount of confidence, but you know, if we have a player who's going to come out with a moment or two, then again, the win's the most important thing. We take it.
Yep. Good header from Lewis. Dunked that, man. They are a threat. They're still going to be a threat. We can't rest on our laurels here now. We need to go for more. I said if we can win this game, if we, win the game priority, and if we can go and make a statement. The beauty of this is Brighton will not alter the way they play. Look, still giving us space.
Kovacic, great ball. Alvarez, what's he going to do? He's going to shoot? Yeah. Oh! Tight angle. That's a good strike. I like it.
Yeah. At least he didn't put in Rosette.
Hey, at least he didn't decapitate a child.
It's good football. It's a great ball from De Bruyne to Kovacic. He tees up Alvarez, takes it on a few yards. And
see, that's what I'm speaking about. Calmness. I said in the preview, didn't I? Yeah. If that's like any other game, maybe earlier on in the season, he's absolutely leathered it and it's left the stadium. Just calmness. Pick your spot. He tried to put it in the corner.
No, I write that. It's an improvement. He's getting nearer. Exactly, Jules. He's getting nearer. One of these days, he'll find the back of the net. Let's go for more. Let's kill this game off early. Go for 2, 3, and 4 and start taking lads off.
Oh, literally one pass, and he's got past our entire midfield because they're all playing up front. De Bruyne. Dead touch.
Heavy touch, mate. Heavy touch. I do have a bet on, by the way.
Oh, another one.
Yep.
After your Arsenal one went so well.
Right, my De Bruyne shot on target has come in, and my Carlos Baleba foul has come in. So we're off to a good start.
What you got left?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
A lot. I'll let you know if we start to get close, but it'll be
no
wild.
wonder one leg always lets you down if you put 10 things on a build.
Yeah, I gotta get the odds up though. Do you know what I mean? I gotta get the odds up. I'm not gonna put 20, 30 quid on a bet. I'd rather more folds, less money. Oh, well done, Bernardo.
That's it. No pressure. We can keep the ball a little bit now. 1-0 up.
I say go for broke, man. Go and try batter them.
Yeah, but no unnecessary risks because that's just stupidity.
No, but there is goals to be got here, in my opinion. There's definitely goals to be got. Vardiol. Haven't seen Vardiol in the game much on the ball. Okay. That's where our city's transfer budget goes. Huey's bets. I fucking wish. Don't think we need any more charges, though, unfortunately, Nayballs. We gotta have enough.
And more gambling charges. If we want those, we can just sign Paqueta right now.
I'm actually really surprised that none of the charges are gambling related, at least that we know of.
That's just. I don't even know what half of them charges are. They might be. I don't fuck off. Like when we say we have no idea. Oh, here we go. Give it.
Shoot.
Corner.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Great.
Yeah, when we say we have
Tony
no
when you need him, man?
clue. When we say we have no clue about these charges, man. I'm at a fucking Scooby. Grass was too long. That's all I know.
Something like that.
I thought he was going to give it then.
When was the last time we scored directly off a corner? There's a bit of twist in there.
Fucking hell, good question. I could probably figure it out.
Why do I feel like it was Laporte?
It was that long ago. It definitely wasn't. We scored this season from a corner that we shouldn't have, but it's definitely not the last one. We scored more recently than that, but I think Akanji's got a couple in the Champions League group stage. He got one against Young Boys. I think Ake scored off a corner against Fulham at home, which should have been disallowed because Kanji was offside and everyone started losing their heads over it.
Liverpool away.
Stones, Liverpool away.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably the last one. That's definitely the last one.
Does that count as directly from a corner, or does it scramble off the back of a corner?
I'd say it counts from off a corner. That's where the play came from. Go forward and have a shot, lad.
Hey, referee, man!
Free kick,
Yeah,
edge
free
of the
kick.
box. Oh god, this could end
Well
up
done,
anywhere.
Foden. I love to see Phil Foden driving with the ball like that, man. He's so good at it. When he gets into full flow, he's so hard to stop. His center of gravity, his ball control, man, he's so hard to stop.
It
You
looked
have
like
to
he
foul
just
him.
slipped
You
there.
have to
It
foul
looked like he just slipped there. Unless he's put off balance. Was there any
Sure.
contact?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was. He kicked his foot.
Slipped.
He kicked his foot. There was a bit of contact. I'm not sure it was a foul, but it's very harsh. Not like it's going to matter because we're not very good at set pieces. I don't know who our set piece coach is, but he must just be like, I don't know, Pep's brother or something. That's why he's employed. What's his name? Pere Guardiola? He's something to do with Girona, I think.
Brother Baldy.
Who do you reckon takes it then? I thought Alvarez might have been stepping up for this one because he scored a free kick, but he's nowhere near it. Kyle Walker, get your ass away from that free kick right now.
Nah, Foden on his left foot.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
That is disgusting.
Brother,
I
What is
refuse.
that?
I refuse to celebrate something like that. That is absolutely horrendous.
Brother, deflected.
That's
Deflected.
disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting.
Brother,
That stinks, bro.
Well, we take it though.
Yeah, of course, naturally,
man.
but.
Did he do the sniper? You can't really do a sniper if it's a deflected shot, can you?
No, because it's come off Pascal Gross's ass, mate. Oh, brother.
We want more. Kill this. Get 3 and 4 and get the boys off the pitch, man.
So we've had
Get
one of
3
the
and 4.
greatest headers we've ever seen. To that.
Doesn't matter. They all count.
They all count. I'm sure everybody will be absolutely fuming. Everyone who's not a City fan will be fuming with the fact that the free kick's been given, but it is what it is.
MCTV. Big up MCTV. Ugly goal, still a goal. We take it, section. We take everything. They all count.
Ugly goal, still a goal. Just a little reminder. I'll bring it up on the screen now. It is pinned, but if you are new here, or if you've just got here, we are probably about 40 seconds behind, something like that, something of that nature. So yeah, try not to spoil any goals because we are slightly behind. So if you're gonna, have a reaction, at least wait till we've celebrated, or wait until close. Give it like a little bit after this, God, because we want to see it.
Well,
This fucking system is actually all over the place.
kind of here for it because we're 2-0 up. But if we were 2-0 down, I'd be saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's the life of a manager, isn't it?
This is an opportunity now to make statements. Make a statement, go on and really thump them here. We're 2-0 up after half an hour. Go and bag some goals, man. Everyone eat. Everyone needs to eat in this game, yeah? Everyone's got to eat good. Goals, assists. Everyone get their confidence up. Everyone get ready. Everyone feels sharp. We got 5 more finals after this. This game's not finished by any means. Trust me, this game's not finished. But you know what I mean? See this out. More goals. And then we've got 5 finals and the league is ours.
So it just started absolutely tipping it down. It looks really misty.
Yeah, doesn't it? need 5 goals, man.
Be nice.
Yeah.
I'd take a clean sheet at this point.
We're looking a lot more like Manchester City anyway than we have done the last week, which is great to see. Bernardo, is that a good ball, Kev?
No.
No? Okay. Alvarez, win that. Well done, Julian. Well done, my son.
Julian.
Araña. Phil Foden is everywhere. Literally everywhere. Each wing, false 9, midfield, number 6. He's everywhere.
And Pep
Kid's a
Guardiola.
superstar, man.
Pep Guardiola was having him doing wing shifts. No.
That's a crime. That's a crime.
I hope he's realised now that even if he like on paper starts on the wing, you have to like allow him to just move. Like you have to.
You're wrong.
I said this. Might have been a couple of months ago now. We're at the stage now where Foden was facilitating players around him, playing on the wings. You get, Gundogan and Bernardo and De Bruyne in these positions. It's flipped now. You have to facilitate Phil Foden. Go Alvarez, give it Walker, give it Walker, give it Walker. Fire it across a million miles an hour.
Oh, how do you allow Matisse to celebrate your success? We need to cook him today in the Big Six. What's Matisse saying, Marcus? Is he live now? Is he live now? What's anyone saying? Is Saeed live? See, they don't call me when we're playing well, do they? They don't allow me to. They don't know what to do when we're doing well. They only call me when things are stressful. They're not good friends, man. Stop allowing Matisse to randomly suck off City. I've had enough.
Listen, Oil Brothers, unite.
Saeed logged off. Fuck. No, he didn't. Is he live? He is live. Is he watching? I'm gonna ring him at halftime.
I don't know whether we'll be able
why
to
you not
hear
watching?
that. I don't think we'll be able to hear that, unfortunately.
Why are you not watching, brother?
If you want to listen to him ring Saeed, you might have to switch over to Saeed's stream if he picks up.
Let me ring this guy.
I could ring him on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm gonna ring him on WhatsApp though.
Huey,
Brother,
what are you telling me?
I'm not hearing from you tonight. Why is that? I thought I was going to hear from you tonight, man. Why are you not ringing? I'm a bit lonely here. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Okay. Is that,
You know,
yeah. I'm sure that's what it is. I thought you said it was our turn tonight. I thought we were getting ours tonight. I'm saying we're gonna win the league. Yeah, we're gonna get 4 in a row. Outdo anything you've ever done. How about that?
call out, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Get out of it.
You know what? I didn't even hear half of that. I'm judging by his reaction though. It's 3-0. Keeper.
It must be 3-0.
They are so brave playing out from the back, but it is rather stupid. 3-0 Foden. Oh, brother Saeed. Oh, no.
Saeed, I was on the phone to him as we scored.
You know what? Again, I don't think anybody, because I didn't hear it, I don't think anybody actually heard half of that. It didn't pick up on the microphone, but all we heard at the end was, oh, no.
Oh my god, he's ended the stream. He's
Ah, he's
ended the
done.
stream.
Rev, he's done.
He's ended the stream.
He's done.
Saeed gone. He lasted 33 minutes.
Some hate along that. At least we made it to about 70, 75 for Arsenal Chelsea.
Oi, what a finish though. What a finish though from Foden. But bro, Saeed, I'll tell you what he was saying. He was like, I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be our turn tonight to get cooked, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh yeah, you know, fluky goal there, fluky second goal from Phil Foden. And as he's on the phone, he goes, get it out, get it out. Oh no, get away from my phone, hang up. And he hangs up on me. I didn't know he'd scored.
Some time in that, isn't it? You've rang him and we've scored as you're on the phone to him, and then he's just clicked end stream.
What a finish, man.
Well,
What a finish, man.
unfortunately,
Phil Foden's on fire, you know.
unfortunately, we all know what this means. Every team until the end of the season is going to park the fucking bus. No way they're going to send for us when we're doing this.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, my PC stopped there for a sec. Yeah, no. After this, expect everyone to do low block because no one is giving us this space.
Enjoy it. Enjoy this game. Soak it in. Enjoy it while you can. Because when we play Forest on Sunday, it is back to terrorism. It's back to back 5.
Get Phil Foden a hat trick and get him off the pitch. Get De Bruyne off the pitch. Get Rodri off the pitch. Straight to the ice baths. Hop in the sauna. Have a nice steak. Have a nap. Get a massage. Do whatever you need. We're going again on Sunday, man. We're going again on Sunday. Joe, what exact minute and second do you want?
35, 57, 58, 59, 36 minutes.
I'm on. You can skip forward 10 seconds. Mine just randomly jump forward.
10 seconds, okay.
36, 13, 36, 14, 36, 15, 36, 16. Get a 7. Is that Foden on 18 goals now? Actually, how many Premier League goals is Foden on? How many Premier League goals is Foden on, man? Let me check.
My stream just jumped forward to the live feed. What are you on? I can sync up.
36, 34, 35. 36,
I'm like a second behind. That'll do.
That'll do, right. Let me get the stats up, man. How many goals is Foden on for the season? He's on 15 now. Unless it hasn't been updated. He's on 15 now.
I think it'll be
Corner in.
16. I don't think it updates.
Well, then he's on 16 now. Yeah, he's on 16, Havoc.
Because he's only just scored. I don't know how they do it. But 15,
Matisse
16
just texted.
Premier League goals.
Matisse just goes, pick up the phone, bro. Discord. Does he not know man's in a watch-along? Worry about your own problems, Matisse, mate. Worry about your own problems.
Ring him on
We're 3-0
WhatsApp,
up here,
brother.
yeah?
Ring him on WhatsApp, brother.
Said, ring me here, you dummy.
I don't know how we're going to be able to hear it. Because we just didn't hear it last time. We didn't hear Saeed. So have to figure it out.
Let's get more goals. Hugh, you are a prick. Victor, you are a lovely person.
We love all of our fans here.
Big up Victor Ojobo, man. Big up Victor Ojobo.
just from left field, out of nowhere. I said it again. Saeed on a burner because you rang him.
I know. Saeed ended, man. Saeed ended. Oi, mods, someone banned that Victor Donny, man. He's being mean.
He being mean. He bullying.
He's hurt my feelings, man. He's hurt my feelings.
Message retracted. Is he backtracking?
Is he backtracking? Goodbye, Victor, mate. Yeah, Saeed couldn't handle him, man. Saeed knows 4 in a row. He's never seen 4 in a row. Here we Kovacic.
He just
De
bullied
Bruyne.
someone. De Gea. De Arby.
Here he is. Brother! Yo! Whoa!
Could never have asked for more from you today.
Yeah? Tell me why. This is business as usual.
You for standing up in these tough times and rising above all of the anarchy and delivering in this first 40 minutes. Saeed has had to end his stream early, and I thank you for everything you've done today, and I thank you for the race that you're about to put in. I appreciate the hustle and bustle, brother.
Bro, we're picking up the pieces that you broke. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Arsenal made a statement.
The guys that we were not able to. Yes.
They made a statement. We're making statement. Yeah? They made a statement. They thought they'd done it on Tuesday. No. We ain't done. We ain't done. Okay? Do not count us out. 5 more finals after this, and you can relax. We can go away to the beach this summer. We can go to the beach. We can get some ciders. We can go for a dip in the sea. We can build sand castles. We can get some steak, some nice steak, and life will be good. Do not worry.
I'm going to make this promise to you now live, right? If you guys, you win this title, you do this, you do the justice for the world that is, this is very much needed for the balance and the order of things. I will fly to Dublin the day after. I will meet you for a pint, brother. I will fly to Dublin. I will vlog it. I will fly to Dublin to shake your hand and thank you for your services this season, okay? I promise.
Brother, you are more than welcome. There's a spare bed for you here. I've got a bed made for you already. Spare bed.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Check in after the game.
Important.
Check in after the game. Yeah. Big up the chat.
I
Big
will.
up the chat. I hope you're all being good
Love it,
tonight.
man.
We're doing favors for you. Everyone hit the like button for Matisse, and we'll see you on Big Six. Good night and God bless.
Thank you, brother.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, we heard most of that. I will fly to Dublin and shake your hand.
He says he'll vlog it as well. He says he'll vlog it. That'll be good content as well.
Victor's coming with the 115 as well while you're on the phone.
Oh, good man, Victor.
Good man. We haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
That's very original.
Did Victor learn how to count to 115 today? Congratulations, Victor.
Potentially. Gordon.
I'm waiting for Big Six today. Yeah, Big Six 10:30 tonight, Punny.
Have you jumped ahead again?
I'm on 41:37.
Yeah, you jumped ahead 10
39.
seconds again. Hold on.
Yeah, well, it's Sky Sports, man. Blame them. They just keep jumping me ahead. Have you ever been to Black Forward? No, Catalan 094. I've never been, but I do plan on going. It's not far from my house. Marcus, next time he's begging, let him admit City are the big brother in this situation. I don't think you can argue, man. Everyone hates City, but everyone knows we're better. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows we're a better run club. We're more successful than anyone in the last 10 years. We play better football, sexier football. Everyone wishes they were us. That's just the reality. Everyone wants to be Manchester City. That's why everyone wants to sign our players. Everyone wants to sign our board members. Everyone wants to take everything off us, copy our blueprints, start multi-club organizations. Everyone wants to be Man City. What do you want, Nejo?
42, 41, 42, 43. Am I ahead?
Yeah, about like 10 seconds. Hello, Justin. I'm on 42, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. We should be in sync. No bigger than Chelsea. Let him say it. He ain't going to say it, man. He's too much pride. He's too much pride. Pride of London. Pride of London. Chelsea. 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 Chelsea.
Out of Chelsea.
Yesterday video was pure violence. I love it. Big up 2B, man. You gotta be violent when needs be. You gotta tell those scousers what's what, man. It means more. Swivel on that.
I can keep my
Swivel on
feet
that.
up. I can keep my feet up now. I'm happy in the knowledge that.
Oh, Victor, you want to be the Victor wants to be the great Liverpool team of the 70s or 80s, not Man City. Well, you're a few decades late, Victor. Unfortunately, mate.
Unfortunately, your time's gone for that. They've all retired.
I don't even know what's happened over the last 10 minutes.
To be honest, neither. When we're not scoring goals, it's hard to actually know what's going on because, as is a theme of this game, nobody knows where the fuck anyone is playing.
Give it. Oh,
Corner! Yay! I can celebrate a corner now. We're 3-0 up.
big up to Bob Paisley. Shout out Bob Paisley, man.
He retired a few years ago, him though. But
Needs sad Trent on a t-shirt. Man, fuck Trent. Yeah.
picture of him crying on the Everton bench yesterday.
Yeah. Zip your mouth, mate. Zip your mouth. It means more.
It means more, lad.
Ball in. Go on, score from a corner.
Bro's head.
Shoot.
It was on the floor at least.
You do your research. I know Bob Paisley, Victor, mate. Don't worry, I know Bob Paisley. Unpopular opinion, we play better without Haaland. Sorry to say it. I wouldn't jump to that
Don't
conclusion.
start this because, I mean, what is, like, no, I'm not having it because has Alvarez really been
Haaland's
involved?
on the pitch right now, he bags. If Haaland's on the pitch right now, he bags. I don't know for a fact. With all the space out there right now, he bags.
It might look like we're playing better because we're 3-0 up because we're playing with 4 number 10s. Mate, there's nothing to do with us playing better because Haaland isn't on the pitch. Alvarez is not the difference between us playing better. It's not. I'm sick of the narrative. It actually pisses me off.
Yeah, I know. Oh, big up Big Steve. Waka waka, hey. Big up Big Steve, man. You not at the game, Steve, man. I thought there's no way you're in our chat live from the Amex.
Can you imagine whipped his phone out?
Talk to us of all people. This is good shit though. Nah, resting. Fairs, man. You got a big run-in coming up, Steve. 5 more finals and an actual cup final. Conspiracy theory: the club wanted Haaland, Pep not so much. Nah, I disagree. Mod
I did think Pep wanted someone to put the ball in the back of the net. Just saying. I think he did want one of those.
I don't think Pep's arguing when there's a striker scoring 52 goals in his first season and then 30 odd goals in his second season. I don't think Pep's really complaining, if I'm being honest. Like, the reality is, if Haaland's on the pitch tonight, he scores. I believe that.
Yeah.
Haaland's had no space to work with. He's had no proper service. It's been totally congested every time he's been on the pitch. Tonight he would have got room, but he's injured. It is what it is. Haaland is going to have a big say in the remainder of this season. Absolutely no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Been a tough season for everyone. He's not been the only one that's slightly underperformed this season. And to say he's slightly underperformed with 30 odd goals is crazy anyway. That just tells you the levels he's at. We're on it tonight. We are on it tonight, man.
It's
you know what
ridiculous.
It is, Joe? I was saying, you know what it is, Joe and Steve. It was like, look, I know we're not going to claw back the goal difference that Arsenal have. We're just more than likely not, yeah. But with Arsenal making a statement against Chelsea on Tuesday, it was like, oh, it'd be great. First of all, priority get the win, but it would be great if we can make a statement of our own. And this is he's offside. He's definitely offside. He has to be.
Cross
offside.
it.
Yeah.
You got it wrong anyway.
We're making our own statement. We're purring as well here, right? You know what I mean? We're purring.
Yeah. It was all about. He was in his own half, and he was onside. He just got it wrong. But it wasn't about the goal difference. If you're a City fan and you're thinking about goal difference, thinking let's claw back some goal difference just in case, don't bother. Just don't bother. It's fruitless because we have to outscore Arsenal by, is it 11 goals, 12 goals in 6 games? Because we got 3 here. That's one of the games. You know what I mean? That's half time, by the way. But it is a monumental ask to outscore Arsenal by 12 goals in 6 games. Like, because it's not just, score 12 in 6, it's score 12 more than Arsenal. If Arsenal win 3-0, we need to win 4-0 just to get +1. Just doesn't happen.
That is half time, by the way, people. Absolutely fantastic. Genuinely, absolutely no complaints. 3-0 City half time. 1 for De Bruyne, 2 for Foden. The pick of the bunch it's obviously De Bruyne's goal, the first one. Van Persie-esque header into the top corner. Honestly, can't complain. I said I wanted good performance. I said I wanted my points, my 3 points first, a good performance after. Can't complain. This is what we're getting. Now, I reckon the big question is now, do we wait for a fourth to take players off? Or do we start taking players off now? Do we say 3-0 is enough? Time to take off maybe Rodri first. I think Rodri has to be first. Maybe De Bruyne then. You could look at Foden as well. Or do you wait for a fourth and be absolutely certain of the 3 points? 50th goal for Phil Foden as well, Jules, you're right. But we need to think about this because is 3-0 a comfortable enough lead? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with 3-0. I'm just not comfortable with the timing. I won't do it at half time. If we can get 10, 15 minutes and it's still 3-0, then yeah, I think that's when I'd start. I think that's when I'd make maybe my first, 1 or 2 subs.
What kind of subs are you looking towards? Who are you taking off first?
I'm moving Kovacic back into Rodri's position and bringing on someone. I'm up for anyone, whether it be you could bring on Oscar Bob and move Bernardo Silva back into midfield, considering we're kind of like not really playing with wingers, are we? So you can kind of put Oscar Bob in that further wide right position. You've got the option of Mateus Nunes, who, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think he'd be bad in a game like this, because if Brighton are going to leave him space to turn and run, then, that suits him, doesn't it? So potentially you could have a Kovacic and Nunes sort of pivot. If you take Rodri off, you could take De Bruyne off and, put Foden in there and then have Grealish brought on if you want to, not go for the game. You don't bring Doku on in this situation because you're ahead. You don't need to, go for it. You're more likely to bring on Grealish. Apart from that, I'd be happy with bringing on Grealish and Nunes, or Grealish and Oscar Bob. Any of those 2 sort of substitutions. I'd be okay with doing that for De Bruyne and Rodri. And then maybe when you get to 70, 75 minutes, if you're still comfortable, then you can think of potentially someone like a Rico Lewis. I don't know who for, but you're looking at that point bringing off Phil Foden for someone. Anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Leon says Pep never makes a move on subs until 65, 70 minutes. We know that. Pep's capable of not making a single sub in this game. You know what I mean? We're all sitting here talking about resting players and giving players extra, valuable minutes that they could have off with the Forest game coming up on Sunday, because I'd imagine most of these players will start against Forest on Sunday. There is a world where the guy makes no changes at all. And that's just the way he rolls. If he decides what he likes, what he's seeing out there, he could leave what he's seeing out there. Big up Brendan Silva, 5 a.m. in Australia. Fuck me, man. He says, man, I was getting really nervous for this game. Need to manage this game, pick our chances now. We do. I think just don't let them concede early in the half. Manage the game, make the right subs. My opinion is there's 2 or 3 players on that pitch right now, Foden, De Bruyne, and Rodri particularly, that should not see the 90 minutes. They should not see the 90 minutes. They should be taken off, told to chill out, and big up Shadow Viper, and start mentally getting prepared for Sunday, because the players that are still on the pitch after that should be capable of seeing it out. Now, we would love a clean sheet, Brendan. We would love a clean sheet, because we haven't had one of them in the Premier League for a while, have we? So is that something that worth thinking about? I think the defence is doing quite well. They don't have much to deal with. I mean, we've controlled the game. We've created chances. We look a lot more like Manchester City. We're playing a lot more like Manchester City. Now, that can be for 2 reasons. The first being, we're playing against an opposition who's not setting up like a bunch of terrorists who are just parking a big double-decker bus in front of their goal and saying, come and break it down. And the second reason can be the fact that City have maybe leveled up, found more energy, and we're just playing better in general. So hopefully it's a bit of both and not just specifically one. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this is going. Another half of the same, and forget about it. Move on. 5 to go. But,
I've just seen an Amos tweet on Twitter as I'm going through, seeing what people are thinking. He said, nice of City to start playing balls in behind the defence when Haaland is out of the team. It sums it up, really, doesn't it? The one game that we had left this season that you can bank on there being space, because the other team is going to go for it, and Haaland is unavailable to play. They'll be fit for Forest and they'll park the bus. Back to square one.
Say Haaland's frustrated, man. He's probably looking at this game going, I would have scored. I would have scored. And I got a few. Haaland could have ate tonight, man. He could have ate good tonight. And it would have been good for his confidence. But look, it is what it is. The world and the team is not centered around Erling Haaland tonight. Do you know what I mean? Tonight, we have to win the game without Erling Haaland. And we're doing just that. So, I mean, is he even available for Sunday? Well, we don't know. We've been given no confirmation. Check Grizz tweet. What's Grizz saying? Grizz Khan. Grizz. What's his Twitter handle again? I forget Grizz's Twitter handle.
Football Carnage?
We're on the Big Six.
Is that it?
The Big Six will be following him, so I'll go through the Big
Yeah,
Six
Football
followers.
Carnage, I think. Unless that's his independent one, I don't actually know. Yeah, it hasn't tweeted on this in ages. Grizz at Grizz Khan. Literally just Grizz Khan.
It is.
Say football, Man City, please. You must.
Most
Well.
bipolar guy ever, man. He's shameless. 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 Say football. I'd like to see Jeremy Doku get a run out tonight, man. I'd like to see Jeremy Doku get a run. I think there's room for Jeremy Doku to cook. I'd like to see Oscar Bob, too. I'd like to see Oscar Bob. I need to go to the toilet again, Joe. I will be back. Hold the fort.
Yeah, Grizz Khan's last two tweets being De Zerbi is the single most perfect Pep replacement. Oh, well, he didn't say it that way. He's the single most perfect replacement for Pep at City. It's the same thing. I just read it wrong. Serious coach. I mean, that's a topic of conversation, really, isn't it? What happens to De Zerbi? Because I don't think he will stay at Brighton for too much longer. Is he a top manager? I mean, with the way he's at Brighton, have played some unbelievable stuff, like build-up play-wise. It's been absolutely unbelievable. It is so on edge, but it's so perfect. It's unreal. But he's come undone because he's playing a side that's just much better than his. And he doesn't really have a plan B, does he? Because if he had a plan B, I don't think he's 3-0 down. He's still going for it, so... Good manager, but maybe some flaws. But yeah, that's mad. Save football, Man City, please, you must. That is how desperate some people are for Arsenal to not win a title. They want us to win 4 in a row and just destroy the English football system. Everybody hates us, but there are people out there that are actually saying, you know what, it's better than Arsenal. If it's not us, I'd rather them. It's fucking crazy. I get why Chelsea are doing it, because Arsenal are Chelsea's rivals and nobody likes... Well, not many people like Liverpool, really. So I get it why Chelsea, Oil Brothers and that. But Liverpool wanting us to win it, I don't know, is that because if we win it, it validates Klopp's time more because he's only lost out to, or it feels like they've only lost out to us. You know, if Arsenal win one while Jurgen Klopp's here, it kind of discredits it a little bit because, you know, they'd be even. And it wouldn't just be, you know, it wouldn't be a City-Liverpool era. It'd be like a City-Liverpool and, well, it'd just be a City era really after that point, a couple off years. Goldbridge shut his stream down yet again because I'm not surprised. He's a sad individual. Crying on Twitter. Fraser, yep. I quote tweeted one of his tweets once. He cannot stop thinking about us, that Goldbridge fella. I'm sorry. He was tweeting about City when United were live playing Coventry at Wembley. I really don't understand that Goldbridge fella, man. Honestly, we live rent-free in that man's head because I was just saying to the chat that Matt Goldbridge was tweeting about City as his team was playing and he was doing a watch-along. He's a strange guy because Fraser just said he shut his stream down. So that's Saeed and Goldbridge that have given up.
The Rags can't handle it, man. The Rags can't handle it. City 3-0 up and they're all shutting down their streams. Imagine if YouTube was around when they were on top. And we all just shut down our streams every time. Or YouTube had to shut down every time United were winning a game. Get used to it, you big pussy. Hold that, Goldbridge, you big pussy.
He's a weirdo,
Cry
man.
more.
I still couldn't believe it because I don't really tweet much, right? But I did quote tweet his tweet. I'll find out what the tweet was about, but it was something about us. But it happened in the first half when United were playing Coventry at Wembley and he's live sat there doing a watch along for it. And it's like, mate, your team are playing. Concentrate on your team, on your game of football that you're watching live in front of I don't know how many thousands of people Why are you tweeting about us? Why? I don't get it. You don't care about us. Rent
Rent-free.
Oh, God.
Rent-free, baby. Rent-free. Rent-free. I'm just setting up something here. He overthinks about City. He could be at his wedding talking about he has more attendance at his wedding than the Eddie.
He would as well. He really, really would crack a joke like that. He's that sort of guy. We live rent-free in his head. He cannot stop thinking about us, but he doesn't care, and we're cheats, and we're always in crisis as well. Remember all of those? Man City in crisis. Get out of here, man.
You know what I think it is, yeah. The way he was a Nottingham Forest fan to start off with, and then because United were class, he became a supporter of Man United. I think he's like, fuck. I should have picked Man City, or I can't switch to Man City now. I'm in too deep with Man United. He wishes he was a Man City fan, Mark Goldbridge. He wishes he supported Man City, so he could be the gloater. He could be the winner. He could be sitting there with the trophies. Your era's over, mate. Your era's over. You picked the wrong club. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck about him. He's a big loser. Brighton can really go fuck themselves. The Big Six official account tweeted, Brighton can really go fuck themselves.
Who's that? Find
You
out.
ain't taking a while, man.
Detective Hugh, find out that shit. Well, who do you reckon it was? Because obviously, Saeed doing a watch along and he cancelled, so it could have been him. It could be Turkish because Arsenal are in a title race. It's not Matisse because he's happy. It's not Grizz because he's happy. I don't think it's Toby because I don't think Spurs care enough. It's not their fight. Or maybe he'd actually be happy because it means that, keeps Arsenal from winning it. So I don't think it'd be him. It's Turkish or Saeed.
It's between Saeed, Turkish, or Skullduggery. It's between one.
Yeah,
of those
Skullduggery's an Arsenal fan, isn't he? Forgot about that.
Skullduggery is an Arsenal fan indeed. So it's between one of those three. They say we aren't their rivals, but they can take us winning. They can't take us winning, can they? No one cares about City until City kick a ball or City do anything. No one cares about us until we do anything. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. Should be kicking it off soon for the second half. I'm probably a bit behind you, Joe. It lagged once or twice during the break. Guys, make sure you've all hit the thumbs up button, man, and subscribe if you're new around here. We got past 8K today, and there's a link in the chat if anybody wants to become a channel member. There's a link there. Just hit that, and you can join this prestigious group we have here, a prestigious members club for prestigious people. If you're prestigious, become a channel member. It's what the big dogs do. It's what the big dogs do. Become a member today. I can't wait to destroy United in the FA Cup. Yeah, I think we're going to smash them in the FA Cup, especially if we're 4 in a row winners. If we are the league winners, I think we go into that cup final so gassed and so ready to play them again.
I don't even care about that. They're just absolute muck. They're just absolute muck. They almost threw it away against Coventry. They were down twice against Sheffield United. I'm not having a loss. They're so bad. Oh, mate, honestly, Gorbridge has lost his head on Twitter. He actually has, Fraser. Jesus Christ. I know you were saying he said it, but my God. Switches football off and goes to the pub. Premier League and PGMOL have absolutely destroyed this league. Can predict next season's title winners and relegated teams before a ball is kicked. Are you willing to put money on it?
Here?
I think it's the free kick that we got given. I think he probably thinks it wasn't a free kick, and that's 2-0, and that's game over at that point. Mate, we were already 1-0 up. We were already winning. If the referee doesn't give a free kick, we're still winning.
Everyone go like my quote tweet. Everyone go like my quote tweet of Mark Goldbridge. I just said, "Cry, bitch, boy."
Yeah. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, let me find it.
Bloke's a salty knob jockey. Mate, he's such a loser. He's such a loser. Why anybody tunes into that guy, I don't know. He's such an unbelievable loser. Like, such a whiny bitch. Get on with it, mate. Get on with it.
It's fucking bizarre. It's bizarre. Every single goal we score, he blames the FA, the referees, the Premier League, PGMOL, fucking Carragher and Neville, they can get it as well because they fought Nottingham Forest for childish for releasing a statement. So there's so many people to blame for us scoring a goal. The main one he likes to bring out is PGMOL. For some reason, it's somehow the whole entire like referees board fault that we got given a free kick that maybe was a bit soft.
It's like what? And United have had no decisions go their way. United literally got through the FA Cup semi-final because they cut Aaron Wan-Bissaka's toe off in the VAR decision. Like we can all play that game. We can all do the game of this incident, that incident. United got through that game because VAR favoured them. They were getting smoked otherwise.
Yeah.
Shut up, goal.
I mean, we can all play the decisions game. I mean, people could say we shouldn't have had a free kick today. I mean, we can name incidents where we've had refereeing decisions, absolute howlers go against us, and it's cost us a result or something. Doesn't matter. It happens to everybody. You just get on with it. It evens itself out in the Premier League because it's a 38-game season.
Yeah, exactly.
I've
Steve says it's all
off.
an act. It is all an act, Jules. It's all an act for monetary gain. He just does it all for monetary gain. He's not a true football fan. He doesn't speak sense. He does it all for moolah. Yeah, he does it all for moolah. If I wanted to be a millionaire like him, I'd sit here and behave like him, and I'd have loads of people lapping me up and listening to me. But I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of being myself. I'm just being myself. And if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. If you like me, that's great. But he's a waffler. He is acting. I'm off as well, Joe, by the way. I'll let you know. What are you paused on?
I'm going to pause at... Hold on, Brighton are in here, I think. Gross has gone down in the box, no penalty. Bit soft. 45-45 is what I've paused at.
I'm about 20 seconds behind. Big up my man, JTI, you know. Big up JTI. Always showing love, super chatting, hitting the like button. JTI, what a guy, man. JTI, what a guy. There's a bar for you. A player from Spain you should get is... who's that say?
Nico Williams.
Where do I recognize Nico Williams from?
Is that the guy who plays for Bilbao?
44, 45, 46.
Is that the guy who plays for Bilbao, brother of Inaki Williams, by any chance?
I have no idea, mate. I have no idea.
I assume so. Left winger, yeah, I think it is because he is a winger. He's yes, he's he plays for Bilbao, and his brother's Inaki Williams. All I know of Nico Williams is he's absolutely rapid. He's a winger and he's lightning quick.
Yeah, we have a lightning quick winger, don't we?
I know, we just signed Jeremy Docker. It's not like we need another. We just signed Savio as well. So, not really what we're looking for, I don't think. I don't think we really want too many wingers.
There's Walker on the wing, speaking of fast wingers.
He's not a winger
Could be
either.
a good winger instead of left.
Yeah. Man.
Please stop giving Goldfish airtime. He is either very clever, or I get monetization, we all do, or stupid. But guess how many minutes he has just been talked about? He's a dick in his bedroom. He's a dick. But when I give him airtime, it's me calling him a dick. It's not me bigging him up. It's not me promoting him. It's me telling you to not watch him. I am part of the brigade. I am part of the club of people who don't like him and tell people not to watch him because he's just benefiting from it. Don't spend your hard-earned money on super chats for that guy.
Yeah,
Or your valuable time in life watching the guy.
I get joy out of watching him lose his shit and make excuses when United lose. So I may watch compilations of like I'm going to be honest. I know I'm doing a watch along here, but I normally, I just watch the game. I don't really watch someone along with the game. I'm normally concentrating on the game because I have the capabilities to watch it. So I don't usually catch too many watch-alongs. So I like watching those compilations. Like, not if they win, of course. I don't want to see them celebrate. But if United lose, or if Chelsea lose, or if Liverpool lose, whoever, yeah, those compilations are gold. I love watching them. There's a bit of entertainment, you know what I mean? Watching them lose their heads, make excuses, shout, scream, smash things.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, watch the compilations, but do you know what I mean? Don't be watching
I don't
him.
watch him directly because it's like I do not care.
Man, Foden is having such a good game. Phil Foden is having such a good game. He's a superstar. He's everywhere, people. Foden is absolutely everywhere. Watch him. Watch him. People very soon will be paying to go and watch Phil. He's just kicked the ball out. Right?
He's just
He's
kicked
been
the
fouled.
ball out for a throw-in, as you've been saying.
Listen, it happens. It happens. It happens. Fraser, you're a big fan of Barco.
I haven't noticed him too much. The main thing I've noticed is he is very ginger.
Yeah, he is very ginger, and he's got speed lines in his hair. I need him to give away a foul though. My bet. Kovacic.
Oh, nice
Kovacic.
one-touch football. Unlucky.
This is good, man. I'm really liking this from City. I'm really liking this.
There's Barco there. Done well under pressure. And there's a Barco watch now. We were
Barco
only
watch,
linked
yeah.
to him. It's not like we're going to sign him. He's only just gone to Brighton.
We don't need him, man. We have Vardiel. And we have Ake. Foden, he's involved in everything, man. He's involved in absolutely everything. Oh, that's what Goldbridge was crying about.
The free
The-
kick,
the
yeah,
free
the free kick being given.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's unfortunate on Brighton because he kind of slips, but you know what Foden? You know what actually happens, right? To explain exactly what happened, Foden kicks whoever the Brighton player is. Foden kicks his foot and it makes him fall. So the referee's seen that and given the free kick. It's a bit harsh because Foden's kicked him,
Mm.
so he's not
Exactly.
slipped. But
This Adingra guy's a good player, you know. I actually rate that Adingra. I think he's
I
good.
like a lot of Brighton's players. They have some very good players. I think the main reason why they struggled so much this season, I mean, for one reason, it's the European football. That didn't help playing twice a week. But their midfield got poached. They lost McAllister. They lost Caicedo. Well, Caicedo's not very good, right? But he was still a starter for Brighton, and that's why he was bought for that money, because he played well for Brighton, and they lost McAllister. Like, that's a big part of their midfield. They kept Pascal Gross, but they didn't really rebuild, did they? They didn't really sign a midfielder.
Mm. It's true. It's true. Yes, you know what it is, always. I expect better from Saeed, man. Saeed should be sticking at it. He should be doing his watch-alongs. Don't start if you're not going to finish, Saeed.
Was.
I know. We did quit on a Chelsea Arsenal one.
Yeah, but we made it to 70 minutes, and it was 5-0.
made
Saeed
it
gave up
73.
before half-time at 3-0.
True. It's true.
Piers Morgan is crying, Easy Fraser.
Yeah, he can suck his mum as well.
Has Foden
You
learned how
see
to take a
Piers
free
Morgan
kick all
Twitter?
of a sudden?
No, I don't follow Piers Morgan on Twitter.
I might have been muted, I don't know. He's a head case.
Corner City.
Alvarez, is that?
Alvarez.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh,
It's all right.
it's not
mean,
the
it's
worst.
alright.
It's not the worst. It's
I mean,
far
it's
from the
alright.
best. I mean, it's alright.
It was who they lost, Jules. Yeah, that's what Joe's saying, isn't it?
They lost too much, and they signed a couple of good players, but not in the right positions. João Pedro's a striker. Ansu Fati's a winger. Barco's a left back. Like, they lost what? Their starting pivot? Or two of their starting three midfielders? Just didn't replace them.
Mm. Yeah, that Tony Bloom guy. I don't know where he finds these players, man. I don't know where he finds these players. I'm feeling sorry for Saeed at the moment. I have to be honest. He's a passionate lad, whole family of Blues, and he's the only red. It's the sort of shit we would do. Well, he could have been a Blue, man. He could have been a Blue like his family, Saeed, but he chose to be a red.
Good save, Edison.
I mean, every decision has consequences, Leon. Every decision has consequences.
I do feel bad, though, because he does get a lot of stick online. And, like, he's one of the more credible ones, I'd say. One of the more credible Man United fans. He goes a lot. Travels.
Saeed's as loyal as they come, man. Season ticket holder at Old Trafford. He's at every single home game. He's been away in Europe. He goes away in England when he can. all while making content. The guy's a legend, man. He's a legend. He deserves his praise. He deserves every bit of success he gets. But he's still a red bastard, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's why I feel bad, because he's doing all of that for him to turn around and look at his own family, his own bloodline, and for them to probably be ripping him to shreds because they're all blue.
It is what it is. Saeed's my brother, man. He knows I love him. He knows I've always got his back. Can we talk about how underrated Vardiol's passes are? Vardiol technically is absolutely class. Absolutely class. And for Vardiol to be this good as a left back 8-9 months into becoming a left back. He was not a left back before this. Vardiol is by nature, by trade, a centre half who Pep has bought for big money to play out of position. And he's doing so well, man. I'm a big Jocko Vardiol.
Speaking of out of position, Bernardo Silva playing central centre back of a 3.
Yeah, well, don't know. That's Pep in it.
What is going on? How do you analyse a game like this? Where did he play? Yes, he
Was on
played.
the pitch anyway.
I mean, I'm not against this whole tactical tweak, if I'm going to be honest, because if teams are going to park, I think it'd be quite interesting to see how this would work if a team parks the bus. Because teams, when they park the bus against us, they just force us wide, knowing that we're probably not going to hurt them with a cross. So if we just play like this and just play everybody central and all over the place, then they can't force us wide if we're not going to play wide.
Yeah. Also, if we don't know what we're doing, how can they know what we're doing?
Exactly. That's what I said in the first half.
Pep is years ahead of the manager. He is. There probably is some sort of method to what's going on here, but it's so new to me that I'm just being real with you people. I don't get what the thought. There obviously is system here. There's like players know where they need to be. It's not just scramble, humble jumble. Everybody go wherever you want. There obviously is like, you drop into this pocket at this situation. You move forward in this situation. You go out here in this situation, but you can't work it out after an hour of football. You know what I mean? For us as the average man, we can't work this out. We will, we'll figure it out. We'll be there. But for now, this is new. Like, this is new. We've never seen this before, Joe.
No, and the easiest way to describe, like, genuinely, until we, like, you can watch this over multiple games, something like this. Why are they zooming in on Barker? What the fuck is... We get it, he's ginger. What was that about? But until you watch this sort of tactical setup, we're giving the ball away again really sloppily here. There's a Brighton goal coming, surely. No, they forced it wide.
Oh, no.
But until you see this over multiple games, it's hard to actually analyse and break down what's going on. The best way you can describe it is one word. Yes. Like, where was this guy playing? Yes. You mean yes? Yes, he was playing. Like, there is not a set position. Anyone... the only two... I'd say there's 5, 6... Half the team is kind of set. Like, obviously, Edison's in goal, that's fine. Ake and Akanji are centre-backs, that's fine. Vardiol and Walker are high and wide full-backs. And then Rodri's sat in a holding midfield role. Edison's. And that's where it stops. Kovacic, everywhere. De Bruyne, everywhere. Foden, everywhere. Bernardo, everywhere. Even Alvarez, he hasn't been up front that much. He's everywhere. It's just chaos. Chaos ball is what it is.
Yeah, Duncan Vardy all collided there, I think. Yeah, they did. They did, man. They did. Hit the like button, people, man. If you haven't hit the like button, run the likes up. Become a channel member, man. Prestigious club for prestigious people. If you're a channel member, you're a prestigious person. Serious people. Serious people become members. Put a link in the chat there, join by.
Put the link in the chat. I was getting the button ready.
Well done, Rodri. Foden to
Play
Alvarez.
him. Play him.
Shoot.
Oh, straight at the goalkeeper.
Ah.
It's very
Shot on target,
fluid.
though, innit?
It's very fluid, so it's difficult. Exactly, Jules. It's absolutely all over the place because everybody's playing in each other's position. So it's very difficult. I mean, you can't say it's not working because we're 3-0 up, and they seem to have an understanding of where they should be and where they shouldn't be. Like there seems to be some sort of understanding of this player has taken up this position, so I must be here.
Yeah, there obviously is. Like, this isn't uncalculated stuff. This isn't not pre-planned, but it's not easy for us to figure out either. I mean, this is not traditional. There's nothing traditional about this. This is Pep Guardiola being Pep Guardiola.
I mean, listen, it bodes well for the summer, doesn't it, with the signings or the players that we're linked with. If we're going to play 4 number 10s, Paqueta, Musiala.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously room for them all now by the looks of it. I like the fact that players have the whole week off next week. Well, yeah, we got to beat Forest first, though, MCTV. We got to beat Forest first, then we can enjoy the week off. Alvarez, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we have the midweek off, but at the same time, we do tend to play better when we play every 3 days. I don't know why, but we just do. So
Yeah, but the week off is welcomed, man. The week off is welcomed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
oh no, I'm not saying we don't take it, and the players probably could do with it, but it does still ring true that when we play every 3 days, we just get rolling.
Yeah, I mean, there's positives to both. Positives to both. But like, think about it. We beat Forest on Sunday. Hopefully, we're 4 games away. He's off, ref.
He's off by a mile, ref.
How is he?
He wanted that early, man.
Rodri Revenge versus Gibbs White. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. 10-1. 10-1.
10-0.
Brighton on the attack. Barco. Walker gets it back. I think Walker's had a decent game, you know. I think Walker's had a decent game. Fraser, we're behind, man. We're behind, so we
Oh,
don't see it.
Fraser, man. I'm not annoyed because we're 3-0 up. So I'm not too annoyed, but how does it happen now? Walker.
Alvarez.
He's such a scrappy shit goal.
Walker's playing really well. I just as I was saying, he's playing really well.
But that is such a scrappy goal yet again. They want handball, Brighton. VAR might check, yeah, Fraser. It seems like they're going to check it because Brighton are appealing. But listen, I won't time you out because we were 3-0 up. I'm not too bothered. Yeah, the timer on screen, we're probably a bit behind. There's not probably, we are a bit behind most people.
Where's the offside?
No, they want handball on Walker.
For what? For when he's on the ground?
No. This touch here. This
Well, it's
next
chess,
one.
man. There's no handball there.
Yeah.
No handball there.
They wanted a handball. They thought he might have skimmed it. They didn't. There should be a goal.
Yeah, Fraser, you're all good, man. You're all good. It's just in future. In future, do you know what I mean? You're all good, bro. You're all good.
It skims up off his chest and looks like it comes off his elbow. I think that's what they're trying to argue.
We need to get the goal difference up. But this is helping the goal difference. I mean, another
I
performance.
still
or two
think
like
it's
this-
unrealistic.
I mean, what are we at now? Let me check the goal difference now. So it was 12, so it's about 8 now, isn't it? It's 8.
Yeah, still with a game in hand.
So it's not unrealistic. It's not, Joe.
Yeah, but our game in hand's Tottenham.
Yeah, and they should roll over for us.
Well, if they have top 4 on the line, they might not. They'll prioritise their season over.
If we can get 6 here, yeah? If we can get it down to another 2, get it down to a goal difference of 6, I think it's achievable.
Yeah, as it stands there, we've got an 8-goal difference. It's plus 56, plus 48. So, as it stands right now, we're 8 goals behind on goal difference, and I do believe that we have scored. If we were to level up on goal difference, we would have scored and conceded more. But Brighton. But I do believe if goal difference is level in the unlikely scenario, then because we've scored more, we'd be ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's our defense, man. It's Arsenal's defense has their goal difference so good. What I'm saying is that they don't concede. We always concede sloppy goals. Think about the 2 goals here and there. The 1-2 goals here and there. Villa, Palace, Luton. Do you know what I mean? Goals that you shouldn't be conceding really, but we still do. Yeah, Jules, sub soon, man. Get Foden off. He's just got a bad knock there in front of us. What happened? Oh, he got a push in the back. I say get these guys off now. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. Get Foden off. Get De Bruyne and Rodri off. Just those 3. Foden, De Bruyne, Rodri. Get them off. Bring on Grealish. Bring on
Grealish,
Doku.
Bob, and I'd say
Nunes.
Grealish, Bob, and Nunes would be my 3 that I'd like to see. Grealish keeps the control. Oscar Bob keeps the control. Play with some wingers. Get Nunes on. Give him a run out. Seems like he'd probably suit this type of game. Nice.
Who just fouled Phil Foden?
Guy who looks like Malfoy. Harry Potter.
Who is it?
Don't know. He's big, very, very blonde.
Van Heck, is it? Is it Van Heck?
Fraser seems to think it is. This Dutch guy needs to be sent off. Van Heck deserved a red card.
How many corners have been in the game?
Is that on your was that on your bet corners?
Over 7, yeah.
Over 7. Do you want me to check?
Yeah, have a look. Foden, the angry man. Foden's cooking, man. The way he barred on Foden, yeah. Big up Leon, my point. Sloppy will bite us in the arse. Hugh, get Foden off. Rest, please. I agree, man. I agree. Get Foden, De Bruyne, and Rodri off. All 3.
You said, how many corners did you need?
Over 7.
It's exactly 7. We've had 4. They've had 3.
One more and that's coming. Go on, Walker. Go on, Walker. Walker's
Meep.
having a great game, man.
Meep, meep. Why is he cut inside? Where's he going?
What are you doing?
Why'd you have to say anything, man? Every time.
Come on, Walker, man. You're better than that, lad.
Well, lad.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, won't say who, but subs coming on. Excited. Big up Bree. Big up Bree. Channel member around here. Bree is a prestigious person. If you want to be prestigious, be a channel member like Bree. I'm intrigued to see who it is now.
I mean, I can spoil it for you. I have seen it on Twitter. I need to find out whether Kyle Walker gets this assist or not. Kyle Walker now has 2 assists.
Cook in. My captain. Never in doubt. Oh, Mateus Nunes, you know.
Mateus
Okay,
Nunes,
okay.
and I did see Grealish. I saw Grealish's name from Sam
there he is,
Lee.
getting his inhaler. That's illegal. No inhalers. No inhalers.
Hey, tell that to fucking Norbert.
This is good. This is good. So hopefully it is Rodri or De Bruyne and then Phil Foden.
Listen, I'm happy that he's doing 2 subs that I want to see. Like, they are 2 subs that I was saying. I can't be angry at his subs if he brings on who I wanted.
Hopefully, hopefully Bob comes on, man. I'd like to see Oscar Bob.
Fell on his ass. Fell on his
Right.
ass.
Oh, that's a go. I need that. Foden.
Slow it down.
I listen. I gotta give Brighton credit for the way they've approached the game, but they've not executed very well. We've been great. We've been really good, man.
I said it at half time when you went, because I think Grizz said that De Zerbi's a good Pep replacement, And I basically said he's got a few holes in his managerial philosophy. He doesn't have a plan B. Because if he had a plan B, you wouldn't be 4-0 down. It just wouldn't happen if he had a plan B. So he doesn't have a plan B. But I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, like some of the build-up play, to say less about the final third play, Brighton really haven't done too much there as of this moment in time. But the actual build-up play, like from their own half, passing out from the back, has been sensational all game. It's been on edge. Like they are so good at that. But
No, they're well coached. They're well coached for plan A, but they obviously don't coach a plan B. Brighton fans leaving? No way. No way. I mean, fair, they are 4-0 down, but it wouldn't be me. Is that João Pedro? Is that Pedro? It is Pedro. That's a dive.
oh, get up, get up.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up out of that. You naughty boy.
Referee
naughty
saying,
boy.
get out of here, get out of here. Vadio going over and saying, what are you doing?
Brother,
Brother, that's horrendous. Give him a booking.
Yeah, book him for diving. No foul. No foul. No foul. Never in a million years.
Guarantee Goldbridge is having an absolute hissy fit.
Fuck Mark Goldbridge, yeah? How about that?
He's probably tweeted something.
See how my quote tweet's doing. 88 likes, 6 retweets. Nice. No pen, man.
No pen. Substitutions o'clock. Incoming subs for the man there. De Bruyne has got to be one of them, surely. But I don't know who the other one would be.
Brother, I don't get any more, like, if it's not a penalty, it's a yellow card for diving.
Yeah, should be.
Oh, where has that rule gone? Has that rule just disappeared?
It's like the rule for booking players who surround the ref. That rule disappeared after about, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
It's called inconsistencies. It's why everybody is up in arms about the state of officiating in this country and why everybody always kicks off about how shit it is. Because they come up with these new rules and then they forget them halfway through the season. Foden and De Bruyne off, Grealish and Nunes on, so Rodri survives for now.
Okay, I can accept that for now. I mean, it's not ideal for Rodri, but look, Foden and De Bruyne are getting a bit of a rest. 20 minutes, I can take that. I feel for Rodri, though, man. I feel for him. I really, really do.
Shouldn't be so damn good then, should he?
Yeah, man. MDG, he shouts City while as he's banging his boyfriend. I'm not even reading that out. I read that. MJG, you're bold, man. You're bold. We do.
Might go
need you at
against
DM
terms
somewhere.
of service. Oh. Probably not good reading that one out.
Tiki will sort it out, man. Tiki will sort it out. Don't worry, Fraser, man. Don't worry.
Listen, Rodri, I got some advice for you, right, pal? If you're listening after the game. I doubt you are. If you want to get a rest, just don't be as good as you are. Because I ain't got no one
He
else.
should do what Dennis Rodman did. Just say he's going on holidays for 2 days.
And fuck off for a week, yeah.
Go to Las Vegas for 2 days.
And 2 days turned into day 3 where they had to go and retrieve him because he didn't come home. Rodri goes to Marbella for 2 days and we have to go and get him to pry him off the sunbed.
Oh. I'm interested to see how Mateus Nunes does here, man, because we spoke a lot this week about we're not sure what his role in the squad is, so we have to use every little appearance he gets to kind of try and make sense of it. He's playing as a number 8 here beside Grealish? Yeah? Or beside Kovacic?
Yeah, I mean, it's straight swaps, isn't it? Because Nunes has come on for De Bruyne, so he's quote-unquote number 10. And Grealish is just coming for Foden, who was on the left but was absolutely everywhere. So it's like the same thing where Grealish will just be inside when we have the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Super Jackie Grealish.
MJG is going mad. Mark Goldbridge had a brain, he'd be dangerous.
Tell you what I really want, chat. I really want a clean sheet. I don't want one of our customary weekly sloppy goals conceded. Keep the clean sheet. Keep the clean sheet, man. Nothing stupid. Just run the clock down. I mean, I would love more goals. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say no, but
I don't
clean sheet
want
is priority here.
goals. I don't want goals at the sake of our clean sheet, because we need a clean. We've been so bad at keeping them this season. It's probably I haven't seen the stats, but if I was to, has Brighton come forward? Welbeck over the bar. If I was to guess, this has probably been statistically one of the worst seasons in terms of us keeping clean sheets.
I think it is the lowest amount of clean sheets we've had since Pep Guardiola came.
Yeah.
I think someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But
I would guess that without even looking at the stats, just based on this season.
Mm.
That guy Welb's going off, eh?
Man like Danny Welbeck, Grealish ain't wearing his hairband anymore either.
Hey, he's done something weird with his hair, hasn't he?
Yeah,
You know what? It looks odd. It looks odd, him not wearing a headband. I can't lie. I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
Going back to his Villa days, that.
Rodri. Oh, that's a fucking yellow card. That's dangerous. That's just dangerous. Fucking hell, ref. Where's player protection?
Fucking hell.
He could have been killed.
He could have been killed, man. He could have lost his life. Fucking hell, guys.
Fucking hell. I don't need to speak to the fucking cameraman.
That was dangerous, though. That fucking was dangerous. Kanji.
Good turn, Nunes. Referee. See, that's why
Jesus,
I like That's why I like Nunes. That's what he does. He gets the ball, he turns, he wants to run. Look, he was away. I like that.
Sake, ref. Who are you going to cook tonight? Who are you going to cook tonight?
Everyone.
I think Grizz. No, Grizz. Just Grizz. I'm not going to cook Matisse. What can I say to Matisse that I've not already said? I mean, Lily, if you watch the Big Six every week, I'm bored of Chelsea. I don't care about Chelsea. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Brighton are just resorting to kicking our players. It just took down Kovacic then.
Yeah, get Rodri off, man. Get Rodri off. Protect him. Cotton wool bubble wrap settings. Protect him.
Fraser's just said Gomez, Rico, Doku. Are we getting Sergio Gomez minutes, Fraser?
Fraser, you're allowed to spoil here. Is Sergio Gomez coming on?
Are we getting Gomez, as you called him, Fraser? Gomez.
Yeah, it looks like it's true. Yeah, he said
yes. Right, let me prepare that. I wonder who for then? Gomez, Rico, Lewis, and Doku. I'd imagine.
Vardy or Walker Bernardo.
Surely he's going to take Rodri off. Surely.
Who's number 11?
Doku. Doku for Bernardo Silva. That was telegraphed, really, wasn't it? That was telegraphed, really. Kind of the obvious change.
Walker
we don't really have another
Rico.
winger.
I'm 2 for 2. Walker for Rico. I'm 2 for 2. Who's going to give the armband to? Surely it's Rodri, is it? If he gives it to Rodri, Rodri's staying on. Yeah, it's Rodri. No,
I ain't even seen it yet. I think I'm behind slightly again.
Who's he giving the armband to, though?
Rodri's like, that ain't coming.
Ake. Nice. Yeah, man. Big up Nathan Ake. Gomez. Oh, Rodri's off! Rodri's off! Yes! Get in. That's the biggest celebration of the night. Rodri's off, chat. W's in the chat for Rodri. What a guy. What a king. Go on, Julian. Give Rodri a Red Bull. Give Rodri a sleeping tablet. Tell him to sleep, Fraser, man. Guy needs to rest. No Red Bulls. Red Bulls Sunday morning. Oh, ref a fucking re. Come on, man.
God, you're ahead of me, man. Let me go back.
Jeez, this game's getting scrappy. This game's getting scrappy now. Brighton being nasty here.
Where you
Big
at?
up Dudley, man. Big up man like Dudley. Oh,
Where you at in this game? I think.
Oh. 79-21, 79-22, 79-23,
Okay.
79-25, 26. Are we in?
Yeah, I was like 5 seconds ahead because I went forward a little bit to catch up.
It just keeps jumping forward randomly.
Not like it matters. It's only about
Hassan
10,
hasn't
15
made
minutes.
that. Well, Hassan can suck his mum as well. Hassan is a waffler. Hassan is a waffler when it comes to Man City. Do not listen to that guy when he talks about Man City. Big Steve smoked Hassan. Smoked him. Bodied him. Left him behind. Yeah? Big Steve put him in his place. Haven't seen the guy since. That's facts, by the way. What?
No, it's just I saw that guy's head loss. In the derby yesterday, he lost the plot. He was also losing the plot with Arne Slot, whatever his name is, as well, because he's next Liverpool manager, so he was completely losing his head.
Arne Slot?
Yeah, man. He was losing his head, shouting at the board, calling people who were in his live chat dickheads because they were telling, basically saying, why are you shouting?
Yeah, he loves fighting with his chat, doesn't he? He loves calling people on his chat names. Chat, we'd never do that to you. We would never call you names. We respect you. 10 minutes to go, or just under 10 minutes to go. Slot the next ETH. We will see, man. We will see, section. We will see.
Be very funny if he was.
Audio, the greeters. Right, Jack. Come on, man. You got a bit of space here. Come on. Take him on.
A lot of empty seats.
Really?
A lot of
Jack.
empty seats. A lot of empty seats in the Amex.
We can see you sneaking out. We can see you. We can see you. We can see you sneaking out. Hamza cooking Hassan many times. Right now. Hassan never means to Anfield. He didn't have a passport, lads. He's Egyptian Mr. Bean. I don't think he's from Egypt. Is he? I don't think he's from Egypt.
Mr.
But,
Bean.
yeah, he's never been to Anfield.
Oh,
That's why I hate
Fabrizio.
when people like that. When people like that start talking about us having empty seats and start talking about our fan base, brother, you've never been to the UK, never mind to Anfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk about our fans when you've never been to your own stadium. He was having a go at Big Steve about empty seats when Big Steve is there every game, every single game. So shut up, mate. You haven't a clue about fans or stadiums. You keep doing your watch-alongs, yeah? I have more right to talk about. I'm a season ticket holder. But I'm doing watch-alongs now because, I want to do content and that for the minute. But next season, I'll go back to doing some games. I'll do vlogs. I'll do watch-alongs for some games. But if you've never been to a game, do not talk about fans. Don't talk about empty seats. It's not your conversation. You don't belong at that table. It's not for you, brother. I have no issue with fans overseas. I have no issue with fans from overseas, from different countries. That's all calm. That's all cool. But if you've never been to the game, don't bang on about another club's empty seats when they don't exist either. That's where I'm at, man. Just show respect to City fans. City have one of the best home and away fan bases in England. City fans travel everywhere, fill out every away end. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've been all over Europe. I've been all over England with City. We travel away better than most. Better than most. Don't talk about us.
Just
a
bit of news. Not that it concerns anyone, but maybe some FPL heads. I don't know. I doubt it because he's not a very high property. But Enzo Fernandez just ended his season. He's given up.
Sorry?
Enzo Fernandez just ended his season, groin surgery.
Rah. He did what Scottie Pippen did.
Did what you say that's what Calvin Phillips did? Remember when he did his shoulder? He got the surgery so he could go to the World Cup.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Is it a hernia or what's it called? I don't know, Fraser. Joe's got
It was just Romano. Chelsea confirmed Enzo Fernandez has undergone successful surgery on a groin issue. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. There's only... I don't even know if they've got... I assume they only have 5 games left. 4 games left, something like that. What's Edison doing, blood? What's he doing?
He's bored. He's bored, man. Chat, we've got 2 options for you here, right? For after the game. And Joe, you can chime in here as well. Oh, Brighton on the attack.
Oh, he's missed an absolute fucking sitter.
So the options are, chat, for a review. Either we can end the stream straight at full time and Joe can record a post-match review because I've got Big 6 at 10:30. Or else we can stick on this stream. We can stay on this stream for 20 minutes after the game and just chat live, but no video. So it's only live. It's up to you guys. Let us know in the chat what you want. Man, I would have been fuming if we conceded there. I genuinely would have been fuming if we conceded there.
Should have conceded there. It was a good chance for Brighton. He's missed an absolute sitter. Put section say live. Elijah says chat after. Few calls for doing just sticking on for a little bit. I mean, we'll go tomorrow at what? Tomorrow we'll do like a full comprehensive breakdown, but we can talk.
We can talk. We can stay. If you guys want it, we'll stick around after and chat. See my bet's doing, man. Let's say I've lost. I always do. I don't think I've ever won. Can't wait for football, Terrace. See all the Arsenal fans crying on chat. Oh, Barco committed a foul. I just need a Kovacic foul and a Pascal Gross foul and 1 more corner. And I've won.
I doubt you'll get any of them because we're not going forward and we're just going to keep the ball. It's slowed down completely. The game is just boring. The game's finished. There's no difference between ending it now and ending it in 5 minutes' time.
This has been a perfect game, you know. This has actually gone as perfect as I could have asked for. Put them out of their misery, ref, man. Blow it up.
Where's that AFCON ref
Chat,
when
as
you
soon as
need him?
full time, let us know.
Where's that AFCON ref when you need him blowing up 5 minutes early? Do with that.
Remember that. Remember that. What was wrong with him?
He did it with confidence as well. He was like, yep, 90 minutes. It's time.
He did it with chest, man. He really did it with chest. Nunes, nice, mate. Nice. I genuinely couldn't ask for much more in this game. I think this has been absolutely perfect. They've put to bed any of my issues, any of my worries I had before this game. They've put it to bed. I've been really impressed with Man City tonight. Now, listen, there's still 3-4 minutes to go. So, you know. Hugh, what is your favorite game you went to this season? Ooh, that's a great question. I think it has to be 3-0. United away.
No, no
3-0,
special. No, yeah, it was 3-0. No special
Old Trafford
mention
away.
for drawing against Crystal Palace at home.
No, that doesn't quite make the cut. That doesn't quite make the cut. Elijah, United away, Old Trafford this year, 3-0. There's a vlog on City Extra. I did a vlog for that game. If you want to go and watch that, that's probably the favorite one I've been to this season. You beating them in their place is always unbelievable.
Where else? I mean, we didn't win, but surely the Bernabeu was up there as well.
Bernabeu was unbelievable, man. Bernabeu was an unbelievable experience. Your favorite was Leipzig. Oh, were you in Leipzig, Elijah? That's sick,
Leipzig
man.
away.
I was
Crazy.
there. I was there a few years ago.
Saw a
place.
Doku Griddy live in the flesh.
Lucky you, man. Lucky you. Go on, Rico, lad.
Go on, Nunes, lad. That's
5
Ake
minutes
so
added
deep.
on.
That's Ake so... You've gone forward again. Let's give...
Docker grittied straight at me. He did it for you. Anyway.
Unreal experience. I wish I could have seen something like that. I can't remember... What did I mean? I've been to 2 games. One was a draw against Crystal Palace. Me and you were both there for that. That was dreadful.
Yeah.
Great view of Foden kicking the shins off of, I think it was Mateta for the penalty at the end. Absolutely unbelievable view of that. The only other game I went to, I was there when we absolutely battered Huddersfield in the cup. And that was a game De Bruyne came back. So that was an experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one.
It's fairly good. It's fairly calm. That's my lot. So I'm good.
I've been to a lot of games. I was at more games earlier on in the season. I've been to a few since Christmas. What have I been to? I've liked Nunes since he's come on, Fraser. Results. What have I been to this season? I was at Arsenal away 1-1 or 1-0. I was at Fulham 5-1, Sheffield United 2-1, Newcastle 1-0. I was
Oh, look at Nunes go. He's just taking about 4 players out with 1 run. Good ball as well.
I've not got a chance to watch games at stadium till now. Are you going to a game, Puneet, man? If you're going, I'll have to meet you one of these days. Go on, Nunes. Go on, Nunes.
I've gone ahead of you. You've gone back. Who cares?
I don't care.
I'll just let you know when my thing ends and then we can...
What are you on?
91, 57, 58, 92.
You're like 20 seconds ahead of me. Just let me know when it's over. There's too much travel from India. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hit the like button, people, man. Subscribe if you're new. If any of you aren't channel members and you fancy being a channel member, being a big dog, join the big dog club we have here. All members are big dogs. Prestigious community for prestigious people. Be a channel member today. Just keep a clean sheet, man. That's all I ask at this stage. I know we're not going to score again, but just keep a clean sheet in it.
I have to say again, saying the same things again. In the limited minutes, touch wood, but in the limited minutes that I've seen Matheus Nunes, I still think he's some player.
I am just a Pascal Gross and Kovacic foul away from winning.
You ain't getting that. Sorry to say.
Nah, I know. Trust me, I've become used to it. Who was Brighton set piece coach? I don't know. Ask Chelsea. Come on, City. Been a really good fun.
On Alvarez, play Doku. What a ball. What is going on here? Pushing and shoving. Alvarez has got him in an armbar.
Brendan says, I've seen City live in Australia and the US. All that's left is to see them in Manchester. Brendan, get yourself over to Manchester, man. If I'm not going to the game, I can give you my ticket if you want to go. Doku, oh!
It's a good ball from Alvarez. It's a good shot from Doku. I was waiting for that.
Do you see Nunes having a much better second season or it being a Phillips situation? Nah, Nunes has a bit in him. It kind of depends on business we do this summer, Haroon. If we do a lot of midfield business this summer, i.e. Bruno G, Musiala, Paqueta, any of them really come in, any one or two of them come in, it makes it difficult for Nunes. You know what I'm saying? With Rodri already there, De Bruyne already there, Foden already there. It makes it difficult.
Go on,
I watched
Doku.
Oasis when they played at Main Road. That was, oh man, I'd love to have been at Oasis Main Road. I've seen Liam live loads of times. I've never seen Oasis. I'm too young to have seen Oasis. I've seen Liam live about 10 times.
My parents have.
Sick, man.
My parents have seen Oasis. I don't think it was at Main Road though.
I'd love to have seen Oasis, man.
Anyway, that is full time, ref. Surely we're passing around back full time. 4-0. 4-0.
Full time. Manchester City 4, Brighton 0. What a performance, man. I genuinely couldn't have asked for a better performance. I said I wanted a statement. We made a statement. I said I wanted goals. We scored goals. I said I wanted a clean sheet. We kept a clean sheet. I said I wanted players taken off with a few minutes to go. We got players taken off with a few minutes to go. Kovacic was really good, Lungani. Foden, man of the match. Top performance all around, Joe. Genuinely, even Walker was class. You know what I mean? We didn't expect that, but even he was class. I thought everybody to a man. Alvarez was decent. Everybody to a man was really good.
Yeah, I don't think you could pick out a player who had a poor performance. I really think you'd be, picking at straws, like to pick someone who didn't do much. Even Edison, couple of saves that he made, very comfortable. His passing was again exceptional. We actually got him behind the Brighton defence a couple of times because of the long balls that he played over the top. You have a feeling, obviously, that if Haaland is in that team instead of Alvarez, we are feasting on that long ball. So overall, really, really good. Defensively, didn't have to do too much, but I mean, that kind of just sums up how good the rest of the players were, isn't it? That if we're not having to do much defending, it's a good thing because we've controlled the game, we've pressed really well and forced Brighton into mistakes.
True, it's true. Really, really good performance. I think this is a reminder to Arsenal that you can score 5 against Chelsea. You can play as well as you want against Chelsea. It's in our hands, and we are going to use it in our hands. You know what I'm saying? We are going to make the most of this title race being in our hands. Ake was great. Rodri was decent. I thought they were all really, really good. It was just a solid performance. No title race nerves. Looked like they were involved. City came out. City made use of the 2 days they were given off, clearly, on Monday and Tuesday, because a lot of players looked like they had a lot more energy. I mean, let's talk about the first goal. Kevin De Bruyne, great ball in from Kyle Walker. And, wow, what a finish from Kevin De Bruyne. So, yeah, man, it was fantastic. It was a perfect start to the game. Couldn't ask for much more.
Couple of scrappy goals in there as well, but we take those. The first one was just unreal. Like, I said it when it went in, reminds me of Van Persie against Spain. Don't think it was as, that quality. But Kevin De Bruyne has put a header in the top corner off a Kyle Walker cross. If you would have told me that those two events would happen, I'd have laughed at you. Because 1, Kyle Walker can't cross, and 2, Kevin De Bruyne is not renowned for his heading now, is he? So it's a bit of a weird one, but it was, world class. That's a world class goal. Second goal, you can look at the free kick and say it was harsh that it was given, but I mean, it was an absolutely terrible free kick that bobbled in from a deflection. So again, we take those. Third goal was just down to our high press, winning the ball back in Brighton's own box. That doesn't happen often. You need to be switched on. You need to have every single man on the same wavelength. You can't just have one man pressing. You got to have the whole team pressing. So we pressed them high, we pinned them back, won the ball back in their box. And that's 3-0. And at that point, kind of looking at it as if it's kind of game over. Of course, Alvarez gets his goal from Walker again. Walker, good work down the right hand side. Kyle Walker's ended up with 2 assists and he can't cross a ball. Like, that is a very good Kyle Walker game. Clean sheet, 2 assists.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big up Professional Idiot in the chat. Our Lord and Savior, Professional Idiot, my hero, says great game. It was a great game. It was a great game, and it puts the pressure back onto Arsenal. Arsenal now have to go to Tottenham away after us winning 4-0. Pressure back over to you. Pressure back over to you, Arsenal. Go and win at Tottenham. If you really are title challengers, go and win a derby with 4 games to go. Go and win a derby with 4 games to go. At a place full of people that would absolutely love to see your demise. Pressure back over to you. We now have 5 games to go, chat. Deep that. We have 5 games to go to win the league. Totally in our hands. Nothing can stop us but ourselves. We are our biggest obstacle right now. We are our own biggest obstacle right now. As long as we play the way we know we can play, if we play like we did tonight, over the next 5 games, we are league champions. I thought tonight was fluid. I thought the energy was good. I thought the intensity was good. The pressing was good. I thought we were being far more threatening going forward. We were being a bit more risky than we have been in recent weeks. And by that, I don't mean being stupid. You know what I mean? You're not making unnecessary risks. I just mean if there's a ball on through a gap or a ball on over the top, take it. And we were doing that. And that's why what Joe said was right. You know, if Haaland was on the pitch tonight, he would have feasted. That's the thing. Alvarez still got a goal. I'm buzzing for Alvarez because, as I said before the game, I think Julian Alvarez is a confidence player. So he should hopefully take confidence from this because we are going to need him again over the course of the next 6 games, the 5 Premier League games and the 1 FA Cup game. Phil Foden continuing to prove to people why he is generational talent. Phil Foden, I have been harping on about this guy for months. I've been telling the world that Phil Foden is the best young footballer in world football. I mean that wholeheartedly. Don't talk to me about Saka, Bellingham, Garnacho, any of these people, Cole Palmer. Foden is on a different level. And tonight we saw, yes, he lined up on the left wing. He was everywhere, Joe. Number 6, number 8, number 10, number 9, false 9, right wing, left wing. You know what I mean? Left back at one point. He's everywhere. He just oozes class. The way he reads the game, he moves the ball around. You know what I'm saying? Dragging defenders around the place. The ball sticks to his foot. Absolutely class. And I was worried about Foden for the last couple of weeks. I was worried about De Bruyne. But both of them tonight I thought were brilliant. I loved De Bruyne's energy. I think both of us, Joe, about Phil Foden, or about De Bruyne, were a bit concerned about his energy levels. He proved tonight that he was able to recover quickly. But he's got to recover again and get ready for Nottingham Forest.
Forest on Sunday, that's where it at. I mean, we can sit here and talk about this game and analyse it till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, you have to move on because come Sunday, we still need to do the job. We need to do the job on Sunday because if we don't, this means nothing. This whole performance, how good we were today, means absolutely nothing if against Forest we don't turn up and don't win. It's as simple as that. So regardless of how we've done here, it needs to continue. If we can go on a run of, we had 6 games left. We now have 5 games left in a cup final. If we can see out the season playing like this, or even remotely close to this, we'll do well. We'll do really well to see it out because this is probably one of the better performances we've had all season. We kept everything all round to pretty much perfection. 4 goals, none conceded. We didn't look like we were under loads of pressure. We played just genuinely really well in all areas of the pitch. So you can't really ask for much more. All I ask is that we keep playing like this, or we keep playing to this level. Maybe not exactly like that, because of course sometimes tactically you have to do things differently for different opposition. But in terms of the actual performance level, this is where it needs to remain. If we want to go on and, flex our muscles, if you will, our title muscles, this is the level we're going to need to be at.
I'm happy though. I'm really happy that we saw this tonight. Like I was concerned coming into this game that it might be a bit slow. It could be hard to bring that energy that we needed to bring. But we brought it today. Got a couple super chats here. Big up Brendan Silva, the $2 says, "Come on, City, love the content. Big 6 Keenas, keep it up." Big up to you, Brendan Silva, all the way in Australia, man. Glad you enjoyed the Big 6. I'm sure it'll be a fire episode tonight. A lot of cooking to be had. And big up professional Unai Emery with a $3 donation. My guy, professional Unai Emery, our Lord and Savior. Professional Unai Emery is my boss, yeah? He is our boss here on HMTV. So we all have to respect professional Unai Emery. I said this is a prestigious community for prestigious people. Professional Unai Emery is the head honcho over here, yeah? Professional Unai Emery is the head man when it comes to prestigious communities. So big up professional Unai Emery for your donation. But no, genuinely, I'm just so happy with the performance overall. Like, players that we were kind of concerned about coming into it, like, you know, Ake, is he going to be sharp? Hasn't played a huge amount of football. Kyle Walker's not been himself for a number of months now. Both of them, absolutely excellent. I thought defensively, Walker was absolutely excellent. I know Walker going forward, he's not amazing, even though he was good tonight. It's just defensively, will he be solid? Because I feel like, you know, sloppy defensive performances from certain individuals have contributed to us conceding goals, you know, unnecessary goals, you know, giving away clean sheets, which we didn't do tonight. I thought Walker was solid. We were kind of humming and hawing when we saw Walker in the team sheet, and we were doing a predicted 11 earlier on, Joe. But you got to admit, the guy proved. The guy proved. Like, tonight, we just looked like Manchester City again. We looked like that team. Like we said in the preview, we need to click into title-winning mode. We haven't seen that title-winning gear that Manchester City have. We saw it tonight. We saw it tonight. The hunger is there. They know what's at stake. There's 4 in a row at stake here, and it's in our hands. So go out and make a statement. Go out and make a statement. Priority always 3 points, but if you can score a load of goals like we have, great. That's going to send the rocket up Arsenal's arse. That's going to really test the bottle now of Arsenal, yeah? Can you go to White Hart Lane on the weekend after seeing City pump Brighton and put in another big performance? Can you go again? Can you go right to the end with us? Because what we did tonight shows we're going to go to the end. We are going to take this right to the end, and if you're going to take a title off us, you're going to fucking work for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the statement we all wanted. Arsenal fans, or just Arsenal in general, we're probably, you know, sweating a little bit because even though their goal difference is much better, and I keep saying it's not obtainable to go and, you know, outdo that. I think when he went to 4-0, because it was a 4-0, about an hour in, they were probably thinking, I hope this doesn't end, you know, 5, 6, 7. Like, they were probably thinking, all right, we can stop there. You know, we don't need them catching up too much in one game. So it's exactly what we need. The pressure's still on us. We are still the favourites because it's still in our hands, but Arsenal currently sit top. And they play before us again. So they can, you know, extend that pressure. They're 1 point above us. We have a game in hand. They play on the 2:00 slot on the Sunday. So by full time there, they could extend that gap to 4 points again. It's all about them putting on pressure, but we can also, again, flip it ourselves and put the pressure on them going, you are ahead, but we are still in control and win all our games. And that puts a bit of pressure on them to keep going. Will they see it out? From my point of view, will they see it out? I don't know. Will Arsenal go the rest of the season winning every game? I don't know. But you have to expect it. We have to play like we expect them to win every single game from here on into the end of the season. That's how we have to approach it. We have to approach it like Arsenal won't slip up. That's just the way we've got to go about it, because that's a realistic situation. And if we allow ourselves to think, oh, Arsenal will slip up and ease off a little bit, that's when we can become unstuck.
Well, we just have to keep proving to them that just because you have the points on the board doesn't mean you're going to unravel us. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're going to unstick us and unsettle us. We are the champions here. Do you know what I'm saying? We have it in our hands, and we are the champions. We are the 3-in-a-row champions. Like I said, you are going to work. We are going to work your arse off, excuse the pun, for anything you take off us. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not going to have this title easily. Put up your goals against Chelsea all you want. Go and beat Tottenham, if you will. Go and beat Tottenham. But anything you do, we will be right on your tail. Because they play before us, of course. You will be right in your tail. But it's in our hands. So it doesn't matter what you do. You've got to live with the fact that it doesn't matter what you do. It is in Manchester City's hands. And when Manchester City play like they did tonight, it's a bad sign. It's ominous for Arsenal. It's ominous for Arsenal. I suddenly, after tonight's performance, I feel reinvigorated. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more comfortable. I've got a lot more, you know, I've got a lot more juice back, baby. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel a lot better about this title race. Not that I didn't beforehand, but I needed that little kick from City. Do you know what I'm saying? That little Here we go. Here we go. This is us clicking into gear. This is Man City becoming Man City when it matters the most. We've left our title, our title charge gear quite late in the day. You know what I mean? We could have started this a couple of weeks ago and we may have had the title race wrapped up. But we're starting it now. With 5 to go, a cup final. I needed that performance. I needed that Kevin De Bruyne masterclass. I needed that Phil Foden zip. I needed that from Kyle Walker, captain's performance. I need to see Rodri playing well. I need to see Alvarez getting a goal. I need to see everybody looking like we're up for this. You know what I'm saying? Even as fans, we all have to be up for this. The fans down at Brighton today did their part. The players in the pitch did their part. Pep, you picked the team. We weren't too sure about it before the game. But hey, listen, I tip my hat. I clap my hands because fuck me, you got it right. It was chaos. Chat, if you're going to ask me, what were the tactics today? Ask me or Joe, what were the tactics today? What was the formation? What was the setup? I'll tell you, I haven't a fucking clue what that was. But it worked. Whatever it was, it worked. It was far more progressive, far more threatening, far more attacking. It looked like we had more ideas. It wasn't side to side, backwards, crab settings. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Crab settings. It was actually front-footed, progressive football. That's what Man City are all about. Progressive football, front-footed. When we're playing progressive, it's hard to stop us. But if we go too into the robotic mode, you know what I'm saying? Too calculated, too meticulous, we're easy and we're predictable. But when City are on it and City are ruthless, we're hard to stop, man. We're hard to stop.
Well, we said it before again, didn't we, that we weren't happy with the lineup because on paper it was terrible. And I still stand by that. On paper, that 4-3-3 was a nightmare. But that's not how it lined up. It's not how it lined up at all. It was, 4 number 10s? Which is absolutely bonkers. Like, never ever seen that ever. Doubt we'll ever see that again. So, fair play to Pep. We did kind of say, didn't we, that, just as the game was kicking off, Vardiol may be high and wide and allows Foden to push in field. And that was kind of the case, wasn't it? You had Walker high and wide one side, Vardiol high and wide the other side. Foden and Bernardo were allowed free rein to go wherever they wanted. You had both of them playing in defence at one point. You had Bernardo Silva and Kovacic playing as a centre-back pairing. It was all over the place and it worked well. It was fluid. And that's what I mean when I said the game will be open. There will be chances for both sides. And the game will be slightly chaotic, which is why Haaland was, for me, probably kicking himself that he couldn't be involved in this game because the game was going to be open. I knew that before it even kicked off. And with the way that we set up, it was even more open than I thought because, you summed it up perfectly. If we don't know what we're doing, how the hell are Brighton going to know what we're doing? It's very hard to pick up on what we're doing, but it worked really well. And it kind of suits the squad in terms of the senior players that we've got. When you look at someone like Jack Grealish, it would suit him down to a T. When you look at someone like Oscar Bob, a younger player, it suit him down to a T. Matheus Nunes as well, allowing him to roam about and pick up pockets of space. Like, the only player that I think it doesn't really suit is Jamie Doku because he's an out-and-out winger. But with an adaptation period and a bit of training and learning and progression, maybe he could be doing, something like that eventually. I don't think he's a complete non-factor. So this would be something that I'm interested to see how it would work against a low block, I think. I think we both were in agreement. It's hard to analyse it over the one game, over the sample size, because we don't play Brighton every week. We don't play against a team who goes for it. Most of the time it is a team who parks the bus. So maybe this is one to watch for when we play Forest. Are we going to play the same way? If we do, does it work? Does it, create more avenues? Because I think we're all in agreement here that when we played Real Madrid, when we played Arsenal, when we played, these games where it was just static and there was no movement, there was no interchanges with players, we created nothing. We come to today, all right, granted, Brighton, they played out, they played expansive, they tried to go man for man, opened up more space, which is why we created more, but it was much more fluid, which is also why we created more. There was more movement from the team, there's more movement from the players. You can't defensive game plan like a man marking system where it's like you pick up this player. If 1 minute he's out on the left, next minute he's out on the right, he's playing centre half, he's in the 10, 8, he's all over the place. You can't do that. It's impossible to mark against.
Facts, it's facts. Guys, we've just passed 200 likes. Big up to everybody who's hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button too. We're on the road to 9k now. The next big goal is 9k, so subscribe if you're new. And there's a link in the chat. If you want to be a prestigious man or a prestigious woman as well, a part of a prestigious group, there's a link in the chat to becoming a channel member. There's a few channel members in the chat there. Lungani, JH77, Bree, The Sit Down with Jeff. Become a channel member today. We're a prestigious group of people around here. It's a prestigious club for prestigious people. Become a channel member today. It's what the big dogs do. But yeah, listen, we're shifting the pressure. We're doing our thing, man. People were worried that we might crumble under the pressure of, Arsenal making statements against Chelsea, so on and so forth. And we came out today and we made the statement. We are in this for the long haul. We are going to go right till the bitter end with this, man. I'm really, really happy with how this went. I'm really, really happy with how tonight went. I feel so good about moving into this Forest game. Now, as Joe says, I think the Forest game is going to be very different. Forest will not come at us toe-to-toe. Forest will not play expansive football. Forest will not take any unnecessary risks. They will not play out from the back. They'll do a lot of hoofing, a lot of clearing, a lot of nasty tackling, and set up accordingly. But it's up to us, man. We have to find a way. We should take confidence as a team and Pep and as fans from how we played tonight. And I think we've learned that we can draw teams out. We can break teams down, because there was times where Brighton were setting up deep tonight and we were still getting them behind them, putting in good crosses. So we have to bring that into the Forest game. And the big thing for me is, look, if Erling Haaland's fit for the Forest game on Sunday, we have to find a way to get Haaland in the game. We simply must find a way to get Haaland into the game. Yeah, there's no point in us going back to playing with 10 men and leaving Erling Haaland up front in his own. Tonight we proved that if we can make space for Haaland, it's not just as simple as they're playing a low block, Haaland's out. That's not the case. We can make space for Haaland. We can be smart and meticulous and make space for Erling Haaland. So when he comes back into the team, whether it's Sunday or whether it's the following week against is it Wolves or I think it's Wolves at home, whoever that may be, Forest or Wolves. We make space for Haaland, the guy is going to score goals. If we can find space for Erling Haaland and get the team playing like they did tonight with the addition of Erling Haaland, we win this league. I tell you for a fact, chat, we win this league. No one stops us. If we get Haaland firing and the team playing with the same fluidity and energy we did tonight, nobody stops us. I mean that. Nobody stops us. We'll go to Tottenham and win. We'll go to Fulham and win. We'll go everywhere we need to go and win. It's all about how we go from here on in. How we go from here on in. We're going to have tougher tasks than we had tonight, but there's nothing we can't overcome. Big up Say Less has joined the channel membership. Say Less, you are now a very prestigious person, a part of a very prestigious club of people. Welcome, Say Less. Welcome to the club. Is he a returning member, Joe, or is he a new member?
Looks like a new member to me. He only has the initial badge.
Big up Say Less. Welcome to the members club, Say Less. Congratulations, you are now a very prestigious person. You are part of a special group of people in society, the HMTV Members Club. Congratulations, mate, and welcome. Anybody else wants to join Say Less? There's a link in the chat right now. You will not regret it. Trust me, you will not regret it. But you know what I'm saying, Joe? We need to find a way or the team must get Haaland involved. I think that's the last missing piece now. The last missing piece we need to just being unstoppable is getting the big Norwegian on the ball, getting him involved in the football, not just wrestling with players, not just, shouldering people and barging people. Get him on the ball, get him into space, get him into positions where he can shoot, because he's devastating.
I mean, yeah, but that all comes down tactically. That comes down to the manager of finding a way to get him involved. And I said before the kickoff, you agreed with me that the Chelsea FA Cup semi-final was not an ample sample, nice bars. It was not like a great sample size of seeing De Bruyne and Foden playing in the middle together. It wasn't a good enough sample size. That one game where they were both absolutely knackered, it wasn't sufficient to say if it did or didn't work. So I wanted to see it again, and of course you see the lineup, you see the way it is on paper, you're going, we're not going to see it again. You're just thinking we're not going to see it again. Then Pep does this mad thing where players are absolutely everywhere. He's probably put all his dots on his whiteboard in I don't even know what positions. And it was so good. It was so good. This is what it looks like when you play both of them in the middle. when you give them
Yes.
both license
Tell
to
'em.
just roam and do whatever they want. This is what it looks like. This is what a team looks like when you trust those two players to take over. Foden got 2 goals.
Joe.
De Bruyne got a goal. Hey, listen, this is what I'm saying, man. This is what it looks like. This is what we've been begging for months, years even. Try it. Have to try it. We have to see what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. Total fluidity, creative sparks flying, threatening going forward, unpredictability. You put the 2 best midfielders, and I believe this. People cook me if you think I'm stupid. The 2 best midfielders in the Premier League right now, Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden. Don't talk to me about anybody else. I don't want to hear any other names, yeah? I believe they are the 2 best midfielders in the Premier League at this moment in time. Put them both in the midfield together, give them a little adaptation period, tell them to be fluid, tell them to play their games, bring energy. It is devastating, people. It is devastating. These are 2 world-class individuals that we must play together. They must be in midfield together. And you know what, Joe? I'm kind of okay with Foden lining up on the wing, as long as he ends up where he was today, which is everywhere. Yeah, line up on the wing. Start out wide, do your thing. But once you end up centrally and you're pulling strings in there, it is devastating. Poetry in motion. Cold footballers, mate. Cold footballers. Guys, we need to talk about Akanji. I say he's been the best centre-back in the Premier League this season. He's been our most consistent, Rodri. He's been our most consistent for sure. There's no denying that Akanji defensively I really rate. I don't mind him in the midfield position. It's not for me personally, but I don't mind him in there. I'm a big fan of Akanji, and he doesn't get talked about enough. There's so many of our players, chat, that don't get talked about enough. You see me harping on about Phil Foden. You see me harping on about Vardiol. You see me harping on about Jack Grealish, because I'm bigging up our players when they deserve it. When these guys deserve it and they warrant it, and the rest of public media and all these media outlets aren't giving them the praise they deserve. Like, I don't want to hear things about Phil Foden like, oh, he deserves to start for England. That's not the fucking praise he deserves. This guy deserves to be talked about with the best of the best right now. Akanji is up there with the best of the best as far as Premier League centre-backs go right now. That's just fact. Just because he didn't cost 100 million, just because he didn't come from fucking Real Madrid, and just because he isn't an academy graduate, doesn't mean you can't call Akanji what he is. He's one of the best in the Premier League right now, and I mean that. Right, 2 seasons we've had him. Nearly 2 whole seasons. He's barely put a foot wrong. Comes in for 15 million. Meant to be 5th choice centre-back. Plays all across the defence. Any competition, any formation. Akanji's consistently bringing 7.5s, 8s out of 10. And no one talks about it. Outside of us as a fan base, no one talks about it. They all want to talk about John Stones, fair enough, talk about John Stones, he deserves it too. Ruben Diaz even at times, fair enough, talk about it. But no one's mentioning Manuel Akanji. No one's mentioning him. Exactly say less. Beast from day one. Hasn't put a foot wrong. Put him up on right back, left back against Real Madrid last season. No problem, boss, I'll go there. Centre half, no problem, boss, I'll go there. Step into midfield, no problem, boss, I'll go there. Mark Vinny, no problem, boss, I'll go there. The guy has it all, man. Talk more. Talk more about Akanji, man. Talk more about our players. Tell him.
I mean, there's no doubt he's been the most consistent this season, and I mean, he cost us fuck all as well, which is amazing. He's good business. Again, it goes down to our board. There's a lot of talk just away from all of that. Obviously, Tiki leaving soon and Pep leaving soon, but you gotta cut them their credit while they're here, man. Gotta cut them their credit when they're here. 15 million quid for that guy who can play across the back four. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. I just took a Google there while you were going on, because I was very interested to see the average positions of our players tonight, and without being able to show it, of course, it was Alvarez, directly behind him, Foden, directly behind him, De Bruyne, directly behind him, a 3 of Kovacic, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva, all pretty much right next to each other. He had Walker on the right, Vardiol on the left, and then the 2 centre halves. It looks like a star. It's got 1 point. It's got the 2 points on the side for the fullbacks, and then the 2 centre halves. We played a star formation. That is bonkers. That is That's weird. Phil Foden lined up on the left wing, and his average position is bang on the centre of the pitch.
That's class, though. That's so class. Like, he's such... I sound like a child. That's class. That's class. He is just class. Like, you see the way he moves with the ball. You see the way it sticks to his foot. He just knows where to be all the time. Bernardo Silva worked his arse off tonight. Rodri, he is tired, man. Rodri's still tired. You can see it. But he's still put in a shift. He's still standing up. He's rising. People talk about players rising when you need them. Rodri's still rising, man. He's still doing what needs to be done. He's still fulfilling the roles and the spaces and taking up the pockets of space and movements he needs to do for this team to function. This team doesn't function without Rodri. We know this. You know this. It doesn't take a genius to work that out. We don't see De Bruyne and Foden playing as well as they did tonight without Rodri being in the right positions, taking up the right areas of the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Being a presence where being a presence is needed. So listen, kudos, man. Kudos to absolutely everybody that took to the pitch tonight. I'm so happy, genuinely, more than you can believe, chat, more than you can believe. I'm so happy with that performance tonight. Like we kept saying, look, the main thing was just win the game. The main thing was just win the game. If you can put in a good performance, that's good. If you can get goals on top of that, lots of goals, which you did, 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 evening for me. To go down to the South Coast on a cold, wet Thursday evening, 6 games to go, in your hands, don't bottle it. Under pressure, baby. Under pressure, pushing, you know what I'm saying? We did it, man. We did it.
Yeah. Thursday as well, by the way. We never play on Thursdays. Completely out of, shock to the system. We don't play Thursdays. We don't do Thursday, Sunday. We have standards. We don't do that. And we go down there on a Thursday, Sunday schedule. Got Sunday again coming up.
Big game Sunday, people. Big game. As these games go on, chat, as these games go on, it's going to get hotter and hotter, yeah? We're going to be taking these jumpers off, these hoodies off, be coming off soon. The sun's going to come out. The title race is going to heat up. We go to Nottingham, a place last season where we struggled, didn't we? It was a bit like the Chelsea game, a bit like the Real Madrid game in Nottingham last season. All the ball, created plenty of chances, but didn't put them away, man. Didn't put them away. Remember the Bernardo Silva goal there? It was the week after we beat Arsenal. I was at that Arsenal game the week before. It was the week after we beat Arsenal. Drew 1 each in Nottingham Forest. And Forest in their own place, the City ground, can cause problems. Trust me, do not be fooled, people. Do not take it lightly. Do not take it easily. This Sunday's game is going to be difficult. What time is it at? Let me check the app here.
We're at 4:30, I think. Because we're the second Sunday slot.
Yeah. 4:30, Super Sunday. We will be doing a live watch along. We're going to do previews, get some guests on, plenty of content in between now and then. We will be doing a watch along for the Forest game. Trust me, chat. We're loving these watch alongs. We're loving the support you're giving us. We've got loads of subscribers recently, loads of new channel members. The likes are flying. You lot, a community of City fans and even rival fans. You're a pack of legends. You lot. I love you all. Yeah, we're all best friends here. Community. If you want to join the members community, prestigious people, you know what I'm saying, people? I always call it prestigious community for prestigious people. Link in the chat. Become a member today. You won't regret it. But listen, I've got Big Six in 2 minutes. Final thoughts, Joe? Closing thoughts?
Well, I mean, what a Thursday evening. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, we take it though. You got to give Pep his credit. We weren't sure about the lineup, but it worked out, didn't it?
It did. I wasn't expecting such a good performance. Still expected a win because I knew that when we need it, we usually pull it out. But in terms of the actual performance, 4-0, I didn't see it. Clean sheet and everything, no.
I think I predicted 3-0, didn't I? I said City would make a statement. It wasn't quite 4-0. See me. I got faith. I got faith in my team.
I said 3-1. I just come back a clean sheet because we had a whole entire 10-minute segment on the preview show earlier on about our fucking high line being 10 yards inside the opposition half. Yeah, it wasn't the case today.
No. Today we balled out, man. Today we balled out. Finally, man of the match. Who's your man of the match? I don't know who. I assume Foden got it from the TV. Who's your man of the match? And Joe, who's your man of the match?
Oh, we'll probably do player ratings tomorrow if I was to guess. But if to put a man of the match, he's got to be. I want it. See, Walker's got a shout with 2 assists, but I'm giving it Foden. 2 goals. Don't care how scrappy the first one is. He gets 2 goals, ran the show. Again, ran the show.
Yeah, Walker's in with a shout. Surprising, considering the season Walker's had. Section says Foden. Elijah says between Foden and Walker. I think we can all agree it's Foden or Walker. I'll give it to Foden too. You know me, chat. I'm a Foden fanboy, man, and he deserves it. Right, I better get over to the big 6 before they absolutely crucify me and deduct points off me. I will not be deducted points. I refuse to be doing any forfeits. Big up everybody who joined us tonight. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:30. Maybe do player ratings at 3:30. Maybe get a guest on or something. We'll figure something out. But yeah, 3:30 tomorrow. We're back. Loads more content to come. Channel membership link top of the description. And get over to the big 6. We're about to do some cooking, man. We're about to do some cooking. I'm tired now, but I'm a good tired. Right, wrap her up, Joy Boy. Good night and God bless, Blues. Love you and leave you.
Listen to your heart. Tell me who you wanna be. We can always start to believe. Listen to your heart. Tell me that you understand. 'Cause you are the